Happy Halloween, everybody. I can't do this with this thing on. I took all the paint off my face. I don't look like Jimmy Kimmel anymore. Happy Halloween. It is I, it is he, it is me, PWD, Etep Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of yous. Halloween night. We got the Horsemen in the house. The chat's going. Let me give a big shout out to everybody in the chat who's stopped by so far. We've got Superfan Adam Gashan in the house. Nelson the Psychopath in the house. Keely Chow. Angelus Gashton's here. Brightest Days in the house. Horny Alf up in here early. Clone Geek, do you think that Friday the 13th prequel show will be any good? We're going to have to talk about this.
Prequel show?
A Friday the 13th prequel. Is it a prequel to the TV show or a prequel to the movies? Because, you know, we got to, we'll talk about this tonight.
How?
There's one way I can see that working, and I do have some of the reveal for my Friday the 13th project I'm working on, but we'll get to that. Lovely Sherry's in the house. Hail the Legion of Memers. She's a member of the Legion. Horny Alf. Hello, lovely Sherry. Let's see who else. Tina Bojan. Tina's in the house. Class at the joint. Hail, Tina. Let's see. What is this? Quentin loves trains and horror movies 2015. Hail. Hey, what's up, Quentin? What's up? We're going to talk some horror, and we're going to talk some Reddit, some stories from Reddit I got earlier. Comics Mates in the house. What up, Dean?
Hey,
what up, man? Welcome. That's a name I know. I feel like Obi-Wan. No, that's a name I have not seen in a very long time. we got a great show planned for you guys tonight. Let me introduce the panel, though. Let me kick it over to the only other non-Goyim on the panel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hebrew Hammer, one of the most talented creators in independent comics. His comic, not only his comic, but the entire story for the universe he's building. I don't want to just say comic because it's so much more than that. Stretches back over, 30 years, Chris? Over 30 years. From an idea for a tabletop game that this man has turned into a sweeping epic fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Infinitale Chronicles, Chris Fisk.
L'chaim! Yeah, I grabbed all the candy. I'm the guy that ate it in front of the window, and then I turned my lights off. Oh, those kids were crying, but they couldn't attack me because that'd be an anti-Semitic hate crime. Sorry, I'm just doing my Seth Rogen impersonation.
That's all good. Trust me, I don't know if we want to impersonate Seth Rogen, but
yeah, no, that's my horror, my scary Halloween costume.
That's a terrifying Halloween costume.
Yeah, dressed like a monster.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he's always in costume because, well, once you're a vampire until you either get the holy water bath or you aren't a day walker or the wooden stake treatment, but he's got none of those yet. Ladies and gentlemen, AngelousDraven.
Hey guys, what's up? Should be a good show. It usually is, and it is Halloween, so that's when all the ghouls and the ghosts and stuff come out to play. So should be a good time.
Salem is crowded right now.
Thank you for being here, and last but certainly not least, another one of these amazing, talented creators. I just read. Oh, I left it's upstairs. I just read Through the Woods, and boy, damn! If you haven't bought that yet, buy a copy before it's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Mr. Vinnieart, Vinnie Tardamella.
Hail, my brothers! I'm so happy that you love that book, man. Yeah, lots of hard work went into that. Perfect for Halloween. Jump on it if you haven't. But yes, I'm happy to be here. I even had some late breaking news for you guys.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but we have an actual photo of what happened at Paul's place.
Oh no!
I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Hang on, here we go. Let me pull the mouse back over here. Oh, Jesus.
Young man. Oh, you.
Oh. There was body cam footage and everything. Unbelievable.
That's great.
Trick or treat.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Happy Halloween, everybody. How did you guys have a good night?
It's been quiet, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Like I said, I had a ton of trick or treaters. I scared the shit out of some kids with the old Jason costume.
Nice.
And, I had the full cowl on.
Oh shit.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had I blacked. I sent Draven a picture. I had blacked like my eyes, like half of my face out, for under the mask. So when you look, because I would sit there with my eyes closed in a chair, and my mom and my buddy Kyle were sitting next to me. And the kids would walk up to the table, and I'd have my eyes open just enough to where I could see them walking up. They'd get to the table, and my mom would go to ham the candy, and I'd jump up really quick and just stand there and kind of lean over the table, and they'd step back. The parents fucking loved it. There was one guy, the kid came up, he's like, "It's Jason! Dad, it's Jason!" He goes, "My dad's Michael Myers!" And the dad sat there in the car and stared forward. Didn't fucking move until they left. The kid got in the car. He's like, "Bye, Jason." The dad goes like this. He goes, and just went back. I was like, "That's fucking."
Fantastic.
Because like I just sat there and I was just like, and just stared at him. Just did a little head tilt a little bit. But yeah, it was. We did, man. We had fun.
I'll put my costume on. Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween, all you hairy bitches. I guess.
Let me. There's some more people showed up in the chat. Nelson the psychopath. Happy Samhain. Is it Samhain? Is that how it is? Samhain. Yeah, it's not Sam Hain, Dr. Loomis. It's Samhain. Another holiday stolen from dem dare pagans. Hail Godzillionaire. I've got my Halloween mascot with me. Don't say gash. Don't say gash. He's here.
If you wanted the horror, I could give you the horror. There he is.
Oh,
Oh my god, all the simian pox. Everybody get your boosters.
Ruben. What's up, Ruben? I see. Ruben upgraded. Ruben Christopher Haynes upgraded to the producer tier.
Nice.
Hey, and just to update you guys, let me give a shout out to my editor, Goodstuff Comixgater. I'm still working on the documentary. Honestly, getting ready for everything. It kind of slowed up production. I was able to I put out that top 5 of my top 5. Those are just mine. Those are my picks for my favorite top 5 horror movie kills. If you haven't seen it, go check out the video. It's literally, the video is like 3.5 minutes. It's the thank you at the end and the outro. Yeah, I made it nice and compact. It's just a fun video I wanted to do, and no copyrights on it. So all right.
Nice.
But
I got 2 of them yesterday.
Oh, I had to pull that Lost Boys review down 3 times and re-upload it. I uploaded it and left it with a copyright claim, and it's going to break 100 views. So I'll go back and I'll edit the one segment out because it's just a chunk of video. But
I got a
yeah,
question. I know it's a side thing, but if I don't edit it or anything and just leave it there, does it matter?
If it's
you just can't.
It should be good.
It's a claim. It doesn't. It's not monetized. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No big deal.
It still counts for watch hours and everything. No, you're
Yeah,
good.
but you know them. They'll retro it like in like a year, years from now. It's like,
I've got a.
Damn it, Chris.
I've got a couple of them. I just leave them.
The only time it's an issue is if they block it, then it's obviously not being viewed at all. Then you want to go and
that happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
either dispute it or edit it out.
The first time I uploaded that Lost Boys video, it was blocked worldwide.
Damn.
And I edited, they were 4-second clips, and if I was doing a continual scene, I took out 2.5 seconds in between each scene, and they still dinged it twice. The third time, I said, fuck it, it's staying. Let's see who else. Commander Phil's in the house. They are, dude. They absolutely are. They're assholes. Pelosi's Playhouse. That's... Come on in, it's Polly's Playhouse.
What's the secret safe word?
Blueberry pancakes?
Happy Halloween.
Hammer, that's the secret play word.
Oh, wait. Commander Phil said carved a nerdrotic pumpkin. I carved a pumpkin. It's still out of my porch. Yeah, we carved up a gash-o'-lantern.
Oh, damn.
Trey made I'm calling it the Draven pumpkin.
Yep, Trey did. Trey made a vampire. He made a vampire pumpkin.
That's awesome.
Runner, what's up, Runner? Hail, bro. What's going on?
Hey, man.
Ruben,
Great time.
Thank you. Thank you. Shalom, time prophet. Shalom, Achaim. Shalom to you, sir. Shalom.
Would it be a Lashana Tova? Happy
I don't,
holidays.
dude. Yes, well, I mean, we don't really.
Technically
I
a
mean,
Hebrew holiday though.
no, it's not. It's the pagans. The pagans, man.
Oh, those dirty pagans.
Etep ate some Adderall tonight instead of weed gummies. No, dude, I drank like one of those THC like seltzers mixed with some vodka. I ate like 4 edibles. I've been hitting my pen and I just smoked one. I'm like, but I'm drinking coffee, so I mean, there's that. It's like I got the there. I gotta get a sentence out. There'll be a sentence that'll come out at some
You
point.
just said you had a lot of sugar. It was Halloween.
I did eat a lot of candy though too. I just ate like 6 or 7 fucking of those little peanut butter Snickers.
Oh, I love those.
Dude,
Damn.
you get those full size ones and they come like there's like 2 of them in a pack. They're like 2 like nougats, I guess, chunks of. Oh, fucking.
Dude,
You ever get those in like a flurry? They're fucking delicious.
Oh yeah, the
Put 'em in-
flurries.
ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, whatever happened to like the normal size candy bars? They don't sell them anymore.
No, they're weird sizes.
Yeah, well, I bought a Snickers and it was like split into 2 fun size Snickers.
Yep.
My mom
Oh.
museum cup.
They ripped you off.
Well, that's like at Hershey Park when you used to go through the at Hershey's Chocolate World. You used to go through the little tour thing that showed you how chocolate's made and shit. And then afterwards, you'd get a full size candy bar, and now you get a little fun size. It's like, what the hell?
Oh,
I wonder who works there now.
I don't know. But,
You know
but
who
that was
has
the
a
best
fun
part of it
size?
because you're like, oh, go through this little ride, and get a free candy
Wait.
bar. Hell yeah!
We need to hail Parrot Head. We need to ask. We need to ask Hans Cock. Isn't Callista Flockhart considered fun size?
Well, I was
She's a
going to
spinner.
say, Mr. Obama's husband, Michael, has a fun size in his pants, too. You could see it over on Twitter.
On the Ellen Show.
Dancing. It dances.
yeah,
Hang on.
that was so gross. It was all smacking her thigh.
What?
His thigh.
Don't you talk about my husband my wife Michelle I'm not Batman.
It's
Not me.
Beetle
Not
Batman.
me.
Dinosaur.
Look, we got a $5 super chat. Glinzer coming in with a $5 super chat. Happy Halloween! Time for everyone to rank their favorite candy, but let's exclude Reese's because it's too popular.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you your bumper here for a $5 super chat. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, just remember it's Halloween.
That's right.
So, it's Halloween. This only seems fitting that we do this because I already did the full thing in my driveway earlier. So, ladies and gentlemen, Glinzer with a $5 super chat. Let's release the Loja.
And I'm not drinking it.
Who would you believe?
Robert Loja? Calcium.
Will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine. It's got calcium. Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh no, it's sweet. You like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loja? Whoa, Robert Loja!
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loja.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
New Minute Maid orange tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine.
Billy, your mother's right.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Then I'm not drinking it. This is great. If you say so.
Darn it, wait!
Well, just to add to the super chat thing, I put a poll up on Twitter of like the worst candy. And apparently, out of the 3 options, the 3 options being black licorice, circus peanuts,
Candy.
or candy corn, black licorice is taking a beating, man.
I fucking hate black. That shit makes me sick. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach like candy corn does to some people.
It's like
I'll
by
eat
a
candy corn all
mile.
fucking day.
Candy corn. Oh God,
I'll eat candy corn all day. Those little pumpkins, I'll eat those fucking pumpkins all day. But if you put black licorice near me, I will stab you.
Already out the gate.
Yeah, Godzillionaire. That kid wins.
Yep. I was gonna say that kid wins. Big Mike has a king size Snickers bar in his.
Yeah, he's got a Charleston chew.
How do you change? Oh, the good question from the Time Prophet. How do you change your mask so quick without messing up your hair? Well, look, I have a comb here for my I keep a comb right on the desk for my goatee.
I think he was talking to me.
Listen. Oh shit, ladies and gents. Black licorice is dog shit, this runner. It is. I'm gonna. Oh God, who said black jelly beans rule? Superfan, you're out. Oh, look at Glinzer. BLM. Black licorice matters. Wait, we don't call it candy in Britain. It's either sweets or chocolate. Yeah, that makes sense. Y'all call cookies biscuits too, though. So, yeah,
well,
we got
their
it.
teeth look like candy corn over there.
Oh, did it? Oh, dental hygiene is bad.
So, what do you say? Top 5 candies?
They're just
top 5.
Your favorite.
Rank their favorite candy. Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids, easily. I fucking love those things, man.
Who's that? Chris?
Nerds Clusters is probably my favorite right now.
What is?
Ooh, those are bomb. Nerd clusters.
Oh, okay. You like the sweet and the tart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are bomb.
Chris, what about you?
Yeah.
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't like candy or sweeties. When I was a little kid, my sister force-fed me Baker's chocolate, and now whenever I smell chocolate, I'm reminded of those horrible coffee grounds like smell, so I can't enjoy chocolate and sweet sugar. I don't know. I'm more of a salty guy.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
No. If somebody were to like the ultimate trick or treat thing for me, other than like those Reese's peanut butter cups things, because dude, everybody loves those. I'm sorry, but like everybody loves those. If it's not those,
Reese's Pieces, Buttercups.
Peanut butter cups.
If it wasn't those, there was this one house on our like down, because I lived on a highway that was like right on the corner of like a back road, and this one dude gave us like small size like potato chips, and there's this one form of crisp or potato chips that he gave out that I can't find them anymore. It's like nobody sells them. They're the Keebler potato skins. That stuff's like, man.
I remember
dude, potato skins.
Cream and onion.
Oh, dude, those are bomb.
Yeah.
My mom used to send those little packs in my lunch with me to school when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I loved those.
Right there.
Remember the pizzerias that keep
Yeah.
Those were amazing.
That's my shit right there, man. You put that in trick or treat, man, and I won't egg your house.
So good.
Yeah, give me that chemical induced foods, man. I was gonna say,
I want my shit to glow.
For me, it's a tie between Snickers and Mars Bar.
He sounds like me before the show.
Oh my god!
If it has nuts or caramel in it, it's amazing.
I was rapping.
The almond Mars bars was fucking.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Well, you have a pocket gash there. You have some. You have your idols around the gash.
Yeah.
You got Floyd.
Yeah, that's eerily familiar, Horny Alf. I don't know how you got that so accurate, but thank you. Thank you.
I love how proud he looks as he's smiling.
I was too. That is a great picture. I am like, yeah, this is happening right now. This is happening. This is fucking happening. Oh God, here's another one. Wait. We got another one. Hang on, let me take this down here for a second, and we'll get back to the comments and see what everybody's. Yeah, I those nerd clusters, man. I got Trey some of those.
I need to try the berry ones. I've had the rainbow ones, but I haven't tried the berry yet. Oh God.
This is gonna be me in about an hour.
Holy
Wow.
Y'all call me savage for what I get out of here.
There was another
That's
one
fucking.
too,
Those are
besides those two.
All right, I'm going. I'm trying to. Yep, here we go. Oh my God. I got to screen record this one too. This is fucking great. I've got a hell of a collection of these screen recorded. So thank you, Horny Alf and the Legion for these. These are fucking gold.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go right here. Look at this. Look at little Walton.
I'm gonna get you.
Where's our
Let's
little
watch.
ones?
We'll watch that one again.
Mr. Nelson.
He didn't get to me.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are fucking
Excellent.
gold.
Those are.
Oh, wait. What did Glinzer said? Jujubes and Big Hunk always make you want to brush your teeth for an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Yep.
have fillings? You don't have fillings after you eat those.
Yeah.
Wait. Time Prophet. Is Big Bird the George Floyd of Sesame Street? The new Big Bird is definitely on fentanyl. I didn't even know they replaced Big Bird, but
You replaced Big Bird?
Can't you tell me how to get the motherfucking Sesame Street? I got some counterfeit 20s to spend at Mr. Hooper's store.
Carol Spinney was the man. That dude was like the most effete, like tulip of a guy, but he was such a badass to do all, like, he was on roller skates and shit on that in that costume. Like, I don't know, man. He's got my respect. Sad that they replaced him though.
Nelson.
Well, he passed away, didn't he?
I thought it was
Yeah.
Fentanyl Street.
Can't you tell
Oscar the
me
Grouch.
how
How to get to
to Fentanyl Street? Oscar. Yeah, grouchy motherfucker. I live in a goddamn trash can. You'd be grouchy too if you lived in a fucking garbage can.
Mhm.
Fuck along with you, kid.
Oh, the BD gang or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah,
What'd he say?
BD gang. Yeah.
His song, I Said Fuck It.
Yeah, I beat
Mhm.
my dick like it owes me money.
This ain't a joke and it ain't funny. I said fuck it.
Yep.
Oh.
Charleston Chew, Nelson says Charleston Chew is awful and takes too long to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
they're
you
not
freeze them.
they're not worth it.
I don't like the strawberry in there.
Have a good one, Commander Phil. Thank you for being here, brother. Have a great night.
Well,
Happy Halloween. Bert and Ernie, we're not gay, you woke motherfuckers.
No, they're not.
Ernie!
We went on dates and everything, so that's not together. With
No.
women.
Hail
We're
Brahma.
puppets.
What's up, Brahma Bull?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Motherfucker, you think because I spent all my day with some dude's hand up my ass, I'm gay? Nah, man, I'm a fucking puppet. Fuck off.
What was that clip where the black dude's like, you know, I ain't gay. I just have sexual relations with men, but I like women.
Yeah. What's that? Don't be a menace to South Central. You ever been in the shower with another man and seen the suds running down the crackhead's ass? I was just playing. They was joking. It was like, fuck, you been in the shower with another man.
Oh,
Fuck.
or a daughter.
Yeah.
Another thing that I liked when we used to go trick or treating too was remember the pumpkins, like the little Debbie like pumpkins.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There'd be houses that would give those out. Those things are amazing.
Were they Hostess or Little Debbie? 'Cause they-
One of those.
Yeah, and it was in like the little and it had a little white piece of cardboard on the bottom.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember Chocodiles?
I know
It's
the
a-
name.
Chocodiles. I've seen the name's familiar.
It's a chocolate covered Twinkie.
Oh, that sounds good.
Amazing.
They just dip it in there, kind of like the McDonald's, like
Oops,
when they do the
this
soft
makes
serve
sense.
with the chocolate over it.
Yeah, well, it hardened on
Oh,
it, but
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing's coated. Oh my god, holy shit! You could murder people for those.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly. in
What would you
Minecraft.
do for a Klondike bar? Nothing, but for a chocolate, I'll
Chocodile.
fucking I'll rip this guy's esophagus out.
Yeah, it's Little Debbie that does the ones that I'm talking about. What are they
Yeah,
called?
those are good.
Delight. They're like pumpkin delights. That's what they're called.
Yeah, it's like soft and spongy
Yeah.
with like a
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah.
plasticky.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
So good.
Oh shit! What's up, Scrambles the Death Dealer? Woo wee! What's going on, Scrambles? What's going on? Yeah, Ice-T was the cop in Law and Order Sport Utility Vehicle. Bum, 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 bum. Soul Assassin. Yeah, that was like Ice-T. Ice-T like over-explained everything in that show. Like his explanation. I can't remember what some TV show did a spoof of that. With like, it was like, so you're telling me that the killer took him, wrapped him in saran wrap, duct taped him up, melted him down in the bathtub, poured him in a jug, and then threw him in the river?
Oh man!
Do you remember the Gamergate episode? Go home, gamer girl.
No, I didn't know they made an episode of that. Good lord.
Yeah, that was. It was hilarious because it was like everything that like the left, like the wackos that perpetuated that shit. It was like their own little fantasy narrative. And then afterwards, Ice-T said that he regretted doing the episode. He's like, man, like this was so far out of left field.
We were talking about that not long ago, like Ice-T on there so I was talking to somebody about that, but I didn't know they did a Gamergate episode. I truly did not know that. That is
best unintentional comedy ever.
Oh, I was gonna say they had no idea what they were doing with that source material. I'm sure that was a fucking trash fire of an episode.
FPS, yo, that's called a first-person shooter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna explain this to you, dog.
Yep. Yeah, massively multiplayer online game. That's what an MMOG is. He actually says that like that. It's like, how do you keep a straight face? And the Oscar goes to Ice-T.
Yeah, there's no way you're reading that dialogue straight face and not fucking laugh. Like how many takes? In the interest of monetization on my channel, Nelson, I will agree with your comment, but I'm not going to put it up on the screen.
I think we all would.
Oh, we can't say that. Or
in Minecraft.
Right. For some reason, plastic hammers. Right?
Well, I think they're scared. I think the brain bug is scared because of what a certain Space Daddy is doing over on another propaganda platform.
Oh yeah.
I love Space Daddy. I can't wait till the evil orange man comes back to Twitter and starts making mean tweets again. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. What up, Soul Assassin says, for some reason plastic hammers were popular in Spirit Halloween today. So is blonde hair dye and tidy whities as part of our Halloween costume.
And construction workers apparently.
What up, Hicksville, and happy Halloween. When MMOG first came out, they would call MUD, multi-user dungeon,
or MUSH, multi-user. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, just multi-user shared hallucination.
Sounds like the plot of that movie Bad Dreams. I want to buy that movie. Like Shout Factory has so many like bomb ass horror. Dude, I watched the producer's cut of Halloween 6 the other day, The Curse of Michael Myers. Mm-hmm. If you've never seen the producer's cut, I rented it off Amazon for like $3.99. It was good. All that like the cult stuff is there, but it has a different ending. There's a lot of different scenes. There's some stuff added in. I liked it. I don't hate Halloween 6. I acknowledge its very many faults, but it did give us the gift of Paul Rudd. Even though Clueless came out first, he shot Halloween 6 first. That was his actual first movie.
Oh damn!
Was
I thought the Super Nintendo commercial was.
Well, that was his first, but it moved. Movie-wise, it was Halloween 6. This is Brightest Day says the Hebrew Hammer could not be reached for comment.
What are you talking about? There's two of them here.
Pelosi's anti-Semitic. That guy wouldn't know. That's probably why that was his entire motivation. They'll say that he was a white. Never mind. No, he was a Jewish white supremacist. He was a Jewish white supremacist. There it goes.
I watched some in Tucker before, and he covered all of it. That every news outlet was trying to say this guy was like ultra MAGA, and he got the pride flag out there. BLM.
And he lives in a hippie commune.
Yeah, a nudist, a prostitute. He's been arrested multiple times for male prostitution. But hey, he was good friends with Paul. That's all we know for a fact.
But Paul didn't know him, but he was good friends with him.
No. Whole time out. I listened. Did you hear the cops? They released their audio. The cop said that Paul said that this guy David is his friend.
Mm-hmm. How much you want to bet he was in the car with him when he got in that accident?
Yeah. Well, that's what.
How much you want to bet it was him?
It was taking forever for them to release that the mugshot and any information because he wasn't alone. Bum bum.
Yep.
Bum.
Yeah, here's
And you wonder why Nancy
highlight
drinks all the time.
Nelson's. I went in blackface as confused Clarence Thomas for Halloween this year with a Planned Parenthood shirt on. Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh my god! That.
Evil dies tonight. You're breaking the tap. He's getting broken.
Oh shit!
I
That's racist!
Well, did you heard what Kanye said about the whole Planned Parenthood thing, right?
What did he say?
What?
Well,
what did he say?
Amongst the many things, he was talking about like how many like black babies die every year from Planned. He's like
Margaret Sanger. She hated blacks.
Yeah, I can't say what a quote that she said because it was basically it was talking about a certain gene side. And it was like, oh my god, like he's half blackface.
I was filming.
Piper, you gotta go the other way.
I was doing some reshoots for Doctor Strange, and they needed me to play Mads Mikkelsen.
Okay.
Well, I did that for under my mask, so my eyes would be like darker under the cowl and everything.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was fun. I have to find a picture. My mom sent me one of. I didn't have time to take pictures. We had so many trick-or-treaters.
Nice.
What's up, Gap After Dark? Did you hear Peacock ordered a series of Friday the 13th TV show? Clone Geek mentioned that. I'm gonna pull that tweet up and we'll talk about that. You know, we're gonna breeze through box office breakdown really quick. And before I do that, I want to remind you guys, starting this Wednesday, yes, Soul Assassin, it is quarter black ETAP. I made that joke earlier. I was like, "Hi, look at me, bad. I'm quarter black ETAP. I've got total joke telling immunity now. None of you fuckers can touch me. Where's my gauntlet of racial epithet stones?"
He snaps his fingers, but it's to a beat. You gotta go like 1 and 2.
Aggressive finger snapping intensifies. Every time I snap my fingers, the like block letters in like smoke form of like a racial epithet just flies out of my gauntlet.
And as you're walking, you gotta like do the like the Broadway musical like walk.
Yeah,
snapping.
Oh shit!
People
like,
who bother you.
So you're talking like.
Oh, no, yeah, now you got it.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's doing some sha-na-na over here.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Get a job.
I can do it. I go can do it.
But no, Wednesday night show now is going to be a 1 hour format. We're changing it up. We're going to do a 1 hour format. It's Rogue Entertainment presents Holy Shit News. Since the Holy Shit News topic usually takes an hour, we're going to take that topic and it's going to be a 1 hour show based on insane news stories. We're going to start covering some stories and shit off Reddit, some paranormal stuff, some just freaky, creepy shit that I find while I'm cruising through Reddit.
What night is that?
Wednesday nights. So Holy Shit News is going to encompass everything from like Florida man, crime to paranormal and stuff like that. So yeah, that's starting this Wednesday night at 9:05 Eastern. The member stream stays the same. The only reason we didn't do one tonight is because I was passing out candy. I am sorry, gang, but guess what? Tomorrow at 12:05 Eastern, I'm going to do a half-hour member stream to make up for it. I feel bad. I won't cancel one like that if I absolutely don't have to, but this was kind of one of those things. I was passing out candy, and as somebody mentioned earlier, I had to buff and polish my head. But yeah. Thank you for sharing the links out, Gap. Thank you for being here, Brightest Day. And that's the thing. Like I want to break it up because we're gonna keep doing the pop culture stuff on Monday nights. Monday nights stay. Nothing changes here. We've got a great fucking show on Mondays, and we need to expand our reach and our audience. So, gang, you guys sharing the videos, the retweets, everything. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I love you guys for that. Channel members, thank you so much. But yeah, Wednesday nights we're going to change up. Saturday nights, like this Saturday, November 5th, we've got the Space Mutiny Watch Party with the Legion of Memers. We're going to be doing that Saturday night. And then, yeah, that'll be Saturday and just be our fun, whatever. We'll do watch parties on those nights. Member streams stay the same, but Wednesday night is dropping down we'll go from 9:00. It's strict 9:05 to 10:05. That's it. We're out the door. But yeah, so I really wanted to do that to change up the show and the dynamic, and that means I have to edit a new intro in the next couple days for it. And I've still got the documentary coming on the Axeman of New Orleans as requested by channel member and my editor, Goodstuff Comixgater. Oh, also, if you haven't seen the Lost Boys retrospective I did, check that out. That was a fun video to do. I did a little fun Halloween video today. I released a short. I was just in my car with my gimmick on, moving my Jeep in the driveway. I'm like, I'm just going to shoot a short. So just for fun. But let's...
YouTube is going to change it. It's not going to be called shorts anymore. They're going to be called Waltons.
Wow!
Oh, God. Is the head...
Oh, God. Hashtag, oh. She's a 10. Walton, she's a 4. Oh.
Hashtag 2s and 3s.
That's a leg humper.
He's like, this is what I'm looking for.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
They can't run away.
Yeah. Let's do some box office breakdown. So this is the 43rd weekend of the year, gang. We are almost done. I mean, 52 weeks in a year. You do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's
that. To do the math instead. That's funny to watch.
Why? So we can go. I'm gonna be governor.
I think the thing in his neck is gonna be governor.
It's his Quaid. Quaid. Oh, God.
You should put a smiley face on it like they did in fucking help me out here, Mad Max. Fury Road.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Is that a little too far?
No.
How did we get to this? Like, that dude is clearly hurting.
Because they want to really insult our room. Like, we're going to put the fix in, and look, we're going to make someone who's mentally challenged literally become.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, dude, that's like what the hell? The hills have eyes over there.
Yeah.
That poor guy, man. Like, I don't even know him. Like, I don't have anything for or against him. I know some of his policies are garbage, but like, that's just cruel. Like, that dude is like struggling. Like. During the debate, it wasn't even fun. Like, it stopped being funny. It was like, oh God, it's still going.
It was horrible that these Dems did this to this guy because he wasn't doing anything. They walked into some hospital like him. We'll pick him.
Yeah, exactly. Rise from your grave.
Oh man. Yeah, he does look like one of those things out of Altered Beast, doesn't he?
Oh! Motherfucker. He keeps that goiter, gets that big, he's going to look like a fucking melted cartoon dog from the 80s. I mean...
No, dude, he looks exactly like the boss before he transforms into the monsters.
Welcome to your doom!
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh God! All right,
Quick, the box office news.
Box office number one this weekend. Hurry! Blick Adam number one bad. Down 59%, 27,472,140. Second week on a Warner Brother. This one is at 250 worldwide. That don't make sense.
That should be a lot more.
Weren't they over 200 million after last weekend?
No.
What did they hit? Was it 140?
No, they reported 140, and then you're right, something's off.
The math, these numbers don't add up.
You're right, because they put out fake numbers first. They put 140, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And we had this discussion. We had to look at
we talked about this last week.
Previous stream. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is the numbers. It seemed like this should be more. If they made 27 million, and based on what they made last weekend, I think this would be more. I don't know. Well,
don't forget they are messing with shit on purpose because they didn't want this to do well.
Yeah, you see, The Rock is pretty pissed off too. Like they were trying to cancel his shit, and he reacted.
Yeah, they hate that Henry Cavill's back because they don't want hope. They don't want heroes.
No.
And everywhere Cavill has been on like this promotional tour like crazy. And everywhere he goes, he's saying it over and over. Superman's going to be incredibly optimistic and joyful and hopeful. He keeps saying stuff like that, and they hate that.
Oh, yeah.
You heard why he left Netflix, right? It wasn't because of Superman.
Why did he leave?
The Witcher shit?
because he was pissed at the direction they were doing.
Somebody was caught, confessed basically that the writing staff or some of the writing staff freaking hate the source material. They outright mocked the games and the books.
Yep.
If you don't respect the material, you have no business writing for it.
Oh, exactly.
But it's not about that anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, they turned it into what is it? Feminist Harry Potter and Wakanda. I mean, The Witcher is barely even in the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I only watched season 1, and then
I've never seen it. I've never seen any of it.
I checked out because I saw the 20-year-old terrible low budget Hercules Legendary Journeys level of Polish version called Dewitzen. It was free on YouTube, and it was actually shitty low budget stuff aside. It was actually really good. And then I saw Netflix version. I was like, okay, you quadrupled the budget, but your pacing doesn't make any sense. There were parts in the story when the hell did the queen become this Xena warrior princess chick? That's not even what the hell happened?
The problem with it is it's very disjointed because of the two different timelines that you're seeing in the first season, and half the viewership dipped out after the first couple episodes because they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, it's so terribly paced. Yeah.
So it's why would you do that? I could see flashbacks here and there or something to have different stuff, but
Time Prophet said the writers of The Witcher hated The Witcher. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I've never seen the show, and I want to point this out. Time Prophet also said The Rock is only half black. The movie should be called Gray Adam. He's out of line, but he's right.
I'm probably gonna see it Wednesday.
It's worth it, man. It's a fun movie. Like I said, don't listen to any of these critics or anything.
I haven't listened to any
it's
of them.
nonstop.
Listening to them.
I even listened to I listened to Jeff's review of it, and he said it's an average movie. I'm like, I'd put this a little bit above. I put this a little bit above average.
Oh yeah.
And I say that not only comparatively speaking to anything else we've got this year in the superhero genre, but just from an action standpoint. Like I said, the movie's balls to the wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did not see that review. I'm surprised.
I watched this video the other day.
Because he really likes him. He says it's one of his heroes.
Yeah.
How did you not enjoy that movie? I mean,
he messaged me the other day and asked me about what I thought about it the day I saw it. And then he said, okay, because I'm seeing it today too. And then I watched his review and I'm like, I thought he liked it.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Because going into it, I'm not a big DC guy. And I mean, I like that character, but I wasn't expecting much out of this, to be honest. And I went in, I'm like,
me either.
Shit, this is great.
I went in with Morbius level expectations, and I did. I went in with Morbius. I went in going. It's not terrible.
didn't
Matt
hate it.
Smith.
It's not bad.
Matt
It's not-
Smith makes the
Yes,
movie.
he does.
I heard
Still,
that, yeah.
Morbius is still the best Marvel movie to come out this year.
Mhm.
That's so sad, but true.
Yeah.
It is.
Shit.
It is. I'd rather watch Morbius on loop for 10 hours than watch watch the second half of Doctor Strange that I still haven't finished.
Oh God.
I just wouldn't. And Brightest Day brings up a point. Let's ignore the fact that they're skipping right over Black Adam versus Shazam and jumping right into Superman.
They're
I
not-
wonder
They
if
know where
they'll
the
do
money
that.
is.
No,
Well,
they're not doing
no,
that.
they'll have to use Shazam as well because Superman's really like that's one of his weaknesses, magic.
Yeah. No, time out. They're not doing that. And The Rock already said it too, because we're not just gonna have a fight. We're not just gonna go right at it like that. There's
No.
more story that's gonna be in between it, and
They
there's
need
gonna be other
to
movies.
develop it.
Exactly.
Build it up.
Mhm.
It's like a wrestling match, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Don't
Yeah.
do what they were doing when they haphazardly threw Justice League into cinemas back in
Yeah.
2016. It was a Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
You fucking took all these characters and threw them together with all you had was Man of Steel and BVS.
Mhm.
And BVS, most people hate it.
Yeah. Martha?
They do. They
Yeah, it was
hate it.
bad.
The fight was fine, but everything else about that movie, and Wonder Woman was great. Other than that, the rest of the
Yep.
movie was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
God, we need more Gal Gadot.
Yes, we
Yep.
do. But
I
again,
bought-
that's what they want. Zaslav wants that. He wants her. He wants Cavill, and that's what they're doing. That's the direction they're going in. So bringing in
Nice.
The Rock like that was the smartest move because he made sure Black Adam wasn't going to happen until they did this. That's why I'm like, they're trying to tank it on purpose because they're trying to hurt Rock's brand on top
Yep.
of it so that they could pull the plug or mess around with what was going to happen.
They want that Sasha Calais and Leslie Grace. They want that abomination. That's the timeline that those fucks wanted. But Big Zaz came in and put his fucking, put his boots on and fucking stomped those dreams out.
Mhm.
I'll tell you, man, it's feeling good getting some W's.
It
It
is.
is.
It is. Clone Geek asked, "Did you guys see the Simpsons do an anime Treehouse of Horror spoof of Death Note?" I didn't. I haven't
I
watched the
did
Simpsons
see a
since
clip
the-
of it. I didn't
since
see
the
yeah, I
movie
saw it.
came out.
Saw like one image still
Yeah,
from
same.
it, but I haven't seen The Simpsons in like what, a decade now?
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah,
since the
so-
movie for me.
Yeah,
I quit watching
same.
it.
Yeah, I think that was on the list.
Parrot Head. Would you rather watch Lizzo do a striptease or Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that Lizzo
I'd
thing,
watch-
man, that's
I'd
cruel and
watch Doc-
unusual.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's a Sam Raimi movie. I mean, I ended up pulling the trigger on that, and I thought it was entertaining. I like the when they brought back the dead one. That was awesome.
I thought it looked cool. I just hated what they did with the Illuminati. I thought that was the dumbest shit I've ever
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
seen.
Mr.
They made-
Fantastic was like extra.
They made
chromosomes,
Mr. Fantastic. He was basically what's his name? Michael Keaton's retarded character from Multiplicity. That's my Peppy thief. That was Mr. Fantastic. We got Doofus Rick, basically. He eats his own shit, right? We got Doofus Rick.
That's exactly what they did.
I thought that.
Yes. Wait, Time Prophet. How will they make Black Affit? Jesus. How will they make Black Adam on the Chinese release? They won't. They won't. They'll be like, oh no, he's not all the way black. He's only half black. Is that acceptable? Our Chinese
I
overlords?
think
And
he's
they'll be
got
like,
some kind of
no.
Filipino.
Yeah. Yes, it's Big Daddy's ass. That's what we're just gonna refer to him from now on. He's Big Daddy's ass. We need some Big Daddy's ass memes. All right, so we've been at this for a minute now. Let's get to number 2 on the list. Ticket to Paradise, with 9,852,000, down 40%. Its second week out of Universal.
Never even
This
heard
is
Yeah. Oh, that's
Julia
the one
Roberts
with-
and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They want to go to Bali. They got to stop their daughter from getting married. This is at 119. This is all international.
Mm.
Oh my god! It looks like elderly people from this far away. Like it's just like
Yeah.
old people.
Well,
Like,
you're not
Matlock
wrong.
goes to Bali.
It's like 1996. It's like a movie that should have been made in 96.
Damn.
Pray for the Devil out of Lionsgate, 7.1 million. A nun prepares to perform an exorcism and comes face to face with a demonic force with a mysterious ties to her past. Nuns aren't supposed to be performing exorcisms.
Yeah,
First of all,
priest.
that's a man's job. First of all, ladies, you can go prepare the communion wafers and such. Let the men do the exorcism.
No, isn't there a specific role in the Catholic Church for an exorcist?
Yes,
like
it's
not
they
like
have they
a
do.
nun or
No, it's like a priest, but he like specializes as like an exorcist, and he is trained in those.
Is it part of the Conjuring shit? Is that what it's part of? I don't know.
Well, this is out of Lionsgate. Is Conjuring Lionsgate or I don't know, but this is at 7 million. No international release on this one yet. This might be worth checking out though. I want to get to that. I got that Twitter story pulled up on the Friday the 13th prequel too. We're going to talk about that. Smile. It's 5th week out of Paramount. 5.4 million, only down 35%. This one is doing 186. Not bad. 186,869,617. Good returns on domestic or international for this one, with over 50% on the international side for a horror movie. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
and they did good viral marketing for that too, having those people pop up at those sports arenas, and just stand there and smile eerily at the camera. Oh look.
Wait, that wasn't even our marketing. Who are these people?
Right?
The
It's the start of the actual purge. Halloween ends in number 5, 4,059,000, down 49%. 3rd week out of Universal. This thing's fucking dead. $95,343,375.
When you have a Julia Roberts rom-com beating this,
yes, that is so sad.
In October.
Yep,
ladies
like a
and gentlemen.
Property.
Yeah, all I can say is
Evil dies tonight. Yeah, that one definitely did. Holy crap.
I think it died a couple nights ago.
Yeah, it's starting to stink.
That's from him being in the sewer for what, 4 years?
Yeah. He lived in the sewer, and then he took advantage of Corey when he fell in the sewer. He was raping him down there.
He touched his no bits.
Because
he
touched a male babysitter, that should.
They touched my peppy.
Michael touched my peppy, Steve. He touched my peppy. I want pizza. Steve.
Oh, shit.
Have you seen my wiener?
Oh, the main show, Nelson. The main show on Wednesday. You can you want to come on and be a guest in the main show if you've got that much background in paranormal and stuff like that. You said you've been studying for like 20 years, bro. Come on the main show. Come on the main show. Yeah, George Clooney is elderly. That's what they could do with Clooney and Julia Roberts. Make a Cocoon remake.
You can play the role of Wilford Brimley.
Who's going to be Don Amici in this one?
Who's going to be Steve Gutenberg?
Right?
You can get Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire plays. No, Andrew Garfield can play him. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I got. I'm sorry. I was just going to say, side note, because it was still in Halloween here. The Friday the 13th, that series, apparently it's Peacock. It's going to be straight to series order. And they said it looks like it's going to be a prequel, and it's called Crystal Lake.
Yeah, I got the article pulled up from Variety right here.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yep,
like,
we're gonna. I want
to.
to. No, you're fine, bro.
Thing? Because basically the story started with the first movie. I mean, a retarded kid drowned, and the mom went nuts. That's the story.
Expanded prequel.
How do you...
All right, so A24 is in on it. Victor Miller, the original fucking screenwriter, will executive produce along with Mark Toberoff, Rob Barsamian, and A24, who will also serve as the studio behind the series.
If A24 is behind it, I'm on board.
They seem to have a good track record so far.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Myers needs to team up with O.J. Simpson. Yes. Yes. Gap says Terrifier 2 is making moviegoers vomit and pass out, but its director says, I don't want people getting hurt. It's surreal. I want to see that. I've never seen Terrifier.
I haven't either. The cast is going to be at Horror Hound this year.
Oh, shit.
I think.
I need to watch it before we go.
I think that's what
Oh,
Adam
God.
posted.
Michael is Kevin Spacey.
He was on fire last
That is a
night.
cunt move.
Hail manliness. What's going on? Yeah, so let's see. This is Halloween Ends, and that, yeah, David Gordon Green, you son of a bitch. No, Till. Whoops. Till is number 6. 2.7 million. This third week out of United Artists. It's about Emmett Till. He's murdered. We know the story. Yeah, this ain't getting a worldwide release.
Not in China.
3.5 million. No. China has no interest in that.
Dude, have you heard some of the shit? Like, I watched this video of a bunch of NBA players coming off of a bus, and they were in like some crowded city, and a bunch of Chinese guys were just dropping N-bombs and like shouting, like, and I'm just
Holy
like,
shit.
man, China, man, has like no chill. Like, that was the most racist. Like, wow.
That's fucking insane. Like
You seen
they
their
just
movie posters.
yeah. So they're just being openly hostile now.
Yeah, they're like, leave, get out of here. We don't want you, dropping N-bombs. And it was like, that, I'm sorry, but like, even if you don't like the players or whatever, like, or their politics,
There ain't no fucking need for that.
no,
None.
like that.
None whatsoever.
And I'm not like a virtue signal or anything, like, dude, like,
No.
suck it up, buttercup, but like, seriously, that was
But
bullshit.
that's, I mean, you want to clown them if their team sucks or whatever, I mean, if they have a shitty game, but I mean, come on, man. You don't need to get down in the mud like that.
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell's going to be there too.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
So
Holy shit.
Oh, by the way, they did give a release date for Evil Dead Rise, and they released one still image.
I've seen the still.
Yeah, it's April 21st in theaters apparently.
Nice.
Oh, they're doing another movie?
This is gonna take place in an apartment building, they said, and it's a mother and daughter story. I don't know what's going on with this, but that's
Bruce?
the one shot that they released so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's a deadite.
Yeah. Dude, I watched that. I was watching it. I watched episode 5 on season 1, and I dig it. It's a good fucking show. The wife didn't like
fantastic.
it. She didn't like it.
So
I thought it was fucking really good.
I'm in season 2 where where he just started in the asylum.
Oh, dude, the asylum's so fucking great. Yeah, don't spoil it for him then. You know what? When it's done, then, dude, let's break it down here. Let's talk about the damn each season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It was excellent.
Man,
I shit. All you guys missed the stream yesterday. I'm like, shit.
Oh,
I know. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. It's 'cause, like, I know you guys enjoy this stuff too, and it's like, oh man, all right. So we'll do another stream about it.
All I gotta say is people with dirt driveways that are on a hill, like, seriously, Sunshine, fix that shit.
Me and the wife were watching Walking Dead last night and went to bed. The second half of the last season has actually been good. Like I watched the first 2 episodes. They were really fucking good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been a fan of that show since fucking day one, and I've read the comics over and over again. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on it because I want to. There's only 3 episodes left, and I want to watch them like on time, live basically, because I remember watching the pilot. So and they're still doing the Rick and Michonne show, and they got the Daryl show and Tales of the Walking Dead and Negan spinoff. So I'll be following that. I'm not covering it on the channel or anything because nobody cares that watches the channel. So I'm not gonna bother. I tried to do that at first, and nobody cared. And that was 3 years ago.
It's like it was just getting to be too much.
Yeah, and I understand. It's something I'll just watch because I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Lyle Crocodile, 2.7 million. Number 8, Terrifier 2, 1.9 million. Let's see how this one's doing.
Did they say when Rick's movie is gonna happen or no?
It's a show now. They cut it down from the movie to a show.
Okay, like a mini series.
Yeah, it's gonna be like what they say. I think is that 6 or 8 episodes they're doing with that. If they only do one season. What's that?
It has a $250,000 budget.
What did?
Terrifier 2.
Oh, did it?
That's
It's
super
making
cheap.
bank.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Filmed on an iPhone.
The
7.8.
first one was 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
so somebody
7.8 million.
This is like a John Carpenter. Like,
yep.
Holy
Dude,
crap.
Yeah.
A24 is doing that too with X and all that. Like, it's like really cheap movies, but they're doing really well.
That's
yeah,
dude. It works, man. You know, that's agile right there. You got to do that shit.
Yep.
No. Number 9 is The Woman Kang.
Oh God, the historical revisionism.
Yep. Cultural Marxism on full display. Rewriting history. The Woman Kang. 1 million. It's in its 7th week, and it is at 87 million. Oof. Yeah. This one's dead.
You know, there's so many like untold stories in Africa that aren't
they could have
garbage.
told.
Yeah, like God, like dude, I got a comic from that African myths.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, they could have told that story of that computer guy who came there and he got all these kids sick and killed them and stole them. Like, there's so many different stories they could tell.
Jesus Christ! They are ants, Spangle. They are ants.
It's corn.
Windows 98 is superior to Windows 95 because it kills more people.
Ain't that wrong?
USB really stands for sayonara. Oh, I can't finish that one.
That was savage.
So after the woman king, Tar.
What?
Oh my God!
Is this like an Indian film or?
I don't know. Kate Blanchett's in it.
Oh, that might. Yeah.
She's very white though.
Yeah, that doesn't make much. 2 million.
Is that movie where she's like a classical artist or
yes,
or musical? Yeah, I think I seen a trailer for that.
Yep, greatest living composers, yada yada yada. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a
movie. Let me just say this: a movie I'll never fucking see.
Well, you don't want to watch Downton Abbey with us?
Remake Zulu, where the Zulus actually win. Waffles and Kangs and shit. Can't we make an African horror film with their folklore?
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
Dude,
I don't
that
see
would
why
be
not.
Sweet.
Hey, they cast. Hang on, what's her name? She's really good looking. Kristen Milioti. She's joining Colin Farrell in the Batman spin-off series. She will reprise the role. Farrell will reprise the role. Milioti will star as Sophia Falcone, the daughter of Gotham mob boss Carmine Falcone. John Turturro played Carmine in the Batman, with the Penguin serving as his right-hand man. Sophia was originally introduced in the books in the mid-'90s. Crystal Reed played her on the series Gotham. Isn't this
the chick that they hired, that hot chick? I think she was that little brunette in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, she was the mother.
Yeah,
she was the mother.
She's a little smoke show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is. She has her eyes. Like I like her eyebrows are like perfect too. It looks like in her eye, just the way they're shaped, and she has huge brown eyes. Like she has beautiful fucking eyes. She's a beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. And she's like, from what I remember, I mean, she was. I hated what's his name, Ted, Josh Radnor. I fucking hated him. He was the worst part of that show. Was him, such a little bitch. I wanted to
He
fucking.
was a bitch, but I didn't mind him. But yeah,
Neil Patrick Harris is gay, and he wasn't even the gayest person on that fucking show next to Josh Radnor.
Slaps Giving are probably my favorite episodes of
that Slaps Giving shit.
Slaps Giving
was
is
killer.
Great.
That was killer. That was fucking killer. All right, let's see. Wait, I've got the Friday the 13th prequel series. That was box office breakdown. Before we get into some Reddit fun, let's take a look at this here. Article from Variety, and I just want to make sure we got all the points covered. This is the Brian Fuller Crystal Lake ordered at Peacock. And I guess this is a good time to say that I'm in the middle of writing a fucking Friday the 13th movie. So
Nice.
my idea for a book, I said, you know what, I'm gonna push the sci-fi space stuff to the side because I know more about horror than I do that. So this will be much more, it'll be easier and also be more enjoyable for me to do something that I truly love. And I'm writing the ending right now for the movie. I'm basically writing an ending. And what my goal for this is if nothing else, turn it into a novelization or possibly an indie horror movie, which I can remove any Friday the 13th reference and this would still be a good slasher movie. I'll have to cut the characters down because we've got about 35 characters in the story right now. So obviously if we were going to do like an indie horror movie, I'd cut it down to like probably 15. You know what I mean?
You could do that a certain other type of book that people like with pictures and
Comic?
I would be nervous about doing that because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing first and foremost. And I don't know. I want to get everything written first, but I'm writing the ending so I know where I want to take the story. I know how it's going to end, and it'll be getting there, but it's going to be bloody. This is it's going to be an 80s slasher. It's set in the 80s. I take the series back to the 80s where it remains ambiguous what year it is, but it is the 1980s clearly, and it is
no cell phones.
No cell phones, no social media. Fuck that. I don't want that to be part of my story. I don't want my story to get mired down in that modern shit. With what I'm trying to do, I'm not saying that like any story, just my story in particular for this horror. I don't want it to be tainted by this bullshit. I don't want any of that. And you're gonna have gratuitous nudity. You know, you're gonna have fucking. There's gonna be over the top kills. That's what I want.
Yes.
That's my vision for the fucking
Sold.
for the deal.
Yep.
And my only requirement is if it does ever go into an independent horror movie, is I get to play the villain. I get to play the killer. That's
Sweet.
I've always wanted to, like, it's kind of like being a heel in wrestling. It's like I want to be the killer in the movie, but I want to die like a gruesome death at the end of the movie where there's no, like, I want to like die a gruesome fucking like death at the end. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem putting over the final girl because you got to have a final girl. It's a slasher movie, you know, but. And it's got to be done right, and trust me.
She's got to be topless when she kills you, though.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Jennifer Thomas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who would you cast? It sounds like we're getting an Adam Sandler kind of story going on here.
The main character, like the female, she
falls
will
in
be
love with the killer, makes out with him, and then realizes what had happened, and then she has forced to kill him.
I'm gonna do a Seth MacFarlane is what I'm gonna do.
Halloween, isn't that?
I'm gonna cast some actresses totally out of my league just so I can make out with her on screen for like 5 seconds.
Well, that's the entire Netflix catalog of the Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah. But
Good on
no,
him, man.
The lead actress is good. I envision her as like athletic, not just a skinny girl. She's athletic, kind of. You know what I mean? Because I want it to seem grounded and plausible, and I want practical effects. I don't want bullshit. That's one thing I don't. I want everything to be, and I want to write everything. Now the ending sequence, that's a little tough for a small production. So I'll probably have to rewrite that. But I'm in the middle of this glorious fucking, like, I'm on like the 3rd or 4th page of like handwritten, and the end, just the final fight of the movie is about 4 pages of what I've got so far. Yeah. And I've been working on that and like all the characters and the settings and stuff like that. But it's all around Crystal Lake. Yeah, Glinzer named it "Boobs and Bloodshed," the way movies were intended to be. That'll be the documentary about the making of the movie after it comes out. Wait,
DVD
you could
specials.
wait. You could set it in present day where all electric is wiped out in a weird storm, so no phones will work. I like that idea. I do like that idea, but for what it needs to be in the 80s. It's gotta be there. That's my. And like I said, even if it didn't go over as like a Friday the 13th, it would work as a slasher. You could just change. I just have to make the locations, just change the names, and the characters could all stay the same, obviously, except the main antagonist. But yeah, that'd basically be the only thing that really changed. And that it'd take some of the constraints off the writing process of trying to frame it in as Friday the 13th, because what it is, it's I don't want to give a working title. We'll just say the working title is
Crystal
Reborn.
Lake. It's a prequel. It's on Peacock.
Thursday the 12th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, this is but no, I'm excited for this. I'm not gonna lie. Knowing that Victor Miller's, and A24 are involved in this. Let's see. Miller and Toberoff, his attorney, were previously involved in a lengthy court case to obtain the rights from. This is from Sean F. Cunningham. Non-exclusive foreign rights, as well as bringing in Barsamian project. I'll access the films. Let's see. I discovered Friday the 13th in the pages of famous monsters.
This
guy's worked on
Discovery. Ooh.
Yeah. And American Gods.
Oh.
First season of American Gods was good.
Hannibal on NBC was fantastic.
Hannibal's.
Hannibal.
Yeah, that was what's his name? Was that Mickelson?
Yeah, that was Matt Mickelson.
Mads Mikkelsen. That
I
show was
loved it.
fucking
It was good,
solid.
too.
It was. Every season was fantastic. Pushing Daisy was all right for what it was. I don't know the other ones. I mean,
Deadly
American
Me
Gods I know
Android.
of, but never seen. But like you said, Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, oof. That hurts.
Yeah.
Wait, an earlier version of this story stated Crystal Lake would not be able to use elements from any Friday the 13th film except for the first film. That story has been amended to reflect that it can, in fact. Okay.
Well, what would they do? Would they have to use Native American burial ground shit, like the Manitou is taken over, like Wendigo or whatever, or would they use witchcraft? Because basically the story was basically a retarded kid died because a bunch of negligent counselors were too busy effing around, and the mom got revenge on him. That was the story. And then the whole hockey mask thing didn't even come about until the third movie?
Yeah, the third one.
Mm-hmm.
The third one. Like I said, yep. Then this is part 4 right here. Part 6. This one was only $25. The one for part 6 was anywhere from 60 on up. I'm because I'm gonna use this for skits because he's gonna be a regular character now. I've got a full cast of characters now. I'm pretty well set.
That's awesome.
As soon as I get my Doom Tep fucking helmet, it's over. It's over. But no, Cunningham in Jason Goes to Hell had the brilliant idea to take the fucking mask away and get him away from the camp and do that fucking thing that Adam Marcus had him do, which is jump from body to body, which is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. Ever. Glenzer says House of the Devil's a good horror flick set in the 80s. Even the title screen feels authentic. I'll have to check that out. House of the Devil. I've never seen that one. My Stupid
the
Teens.
Pelosi compound.
It's on
My
Peacock.
Stupid. Okay, House of the Devil is all right.
Mm-hmm.
My Stupid Teens will probably get killed because it's an 80s slasher movie. I'm not gonna try to reinvent the wheel. It's gonna be fun. I want it to feel fresh and fun, but I wanted its roots to be grounded in 80s slasher glory with, like I said, gratuitous nudity. Obviously they're gonna be drinking, smoking weed. There's gonna be like I said, over the top kills, and we're gonna have some of those archetype characters that are just the dummy or the hot girl. You've got to have that shit. You've got to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they cannon fodder? Yes. Will they be easy on the eyes before they get killed? Yes, of course they will. And see, this for me is great too because like being like the killer, that gets me out of like having to like awkwardly make my way through any like never mind. Because I was like, I would write my character so like I'd write my character so I bang the hottest chick in the movie. No, I'm not completely Seth MacFarlaneing it.
Oh damn!
John Gonzalez, who was in the second? What, in Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I think you're talking about because we were saying that the mask came into play in the third film.
He had a pillowcase.
Or a potato sack or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Just with a hole.
Yeah, potato sack, just with that one fucking hole.
Because he was like a hermit and living in a shack.
Yeah, with his mother's decapitated head in a shrine.
Yep. Yeah. I just watched Never Hike in the Snow.
Oh.
And I am very, very pleased to say that Deputy Rick from Jason Lives, the only surviving police officer in that movie because Tommy and Megan locked him in the cell when they stole his keys and Megan drew his gun on him. So he is the sheriff in this one. And it was great. And he was one of the cops in Shocker too, which is another movie I need to review. But yeah, that was Never Hike in the Snow was good. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to Never Hike Alone too. I'm gonna back that one. It's worth supporting a small production company like that, like Womp Stomp Productions, because Never Hike Alone was a fucking great fan film with a small cast. The majority of the movie, it was just the guy hiking versus Jason. And cat and mouse. So that was really, it was well done. It was well done, and I enjoyed it. It was much better than. Did any of you guys see The Spirit of Haddonfield?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Horrible. Oh, all right.
Oh,
thanks
for the
I don't want to shit on because somebody put work into it. You know what I mean? I don't want to completely shit on it because they went through the effort and spent the money to make a fan film. It just wasn't good. Whereas like the Friday the 13th one, like they released that on Blu-ray and everything. Like they did that proper. It was really good. Shocker has Kane Roberts from the Alice Cooper Band and Megadeth through the music. I fucking love the Shocker. That's got a great fucking theme song, dude. That's like one of Wes Craven's like underrated gems. Is Shocker. Mitch Pileggi as Horace Pinker. Can't fuck with the man.
Pileggi was easy. He's a freaking great actor.
Yep, dude, he was great. I loved him in the X-Files.
Oh yeah,
I loved him in the X-Files.
He was in Supernatural as well.
Mm-hmm.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he played the grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
It was
when
good.
Sam came back and didn't have a soul. Yeah.
Soulless Sam.
Yeah.
Here's a look at my costume. Just top, but here we go, right there. You can kind of see how I had the old eye black
the
there.
Old Pfizer eye.
Yep. Looking at the world through Pfizer eyes.
Is that why he's Jason? He took all the old thing.
Jib jab.
Yeah. That's why
I literally
bad people all the time.
I'm walking down the path behind my house where I go like dump my clippings. I'm like, I gotta go out here. I literally walked all the way back there right before the trick or treaters start coming just to take a fucking picture for Instagram. I'm like, I've become that person.
No, you did a great job though.
Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. Time Prophet. There's body swapping in Shocker Mine, dude. That movie was Fallen before Fallen was Fallen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Fallen, it's just there's something.
Oh, Fallen's fucking great. That movie's great.
Yeah. Like it's not scary. It's just unsettling.
Very.
Like, you can't fight this thing. Like, yeah. I don't know. I love it.
The wife was watching Christmas special. What up, Tommy? Hail, brother.
Hey.
Tommy.
The wife was watching the Christmas special, the X-Files, earlier today. No Christmas. Mariah Carey starts playing at midnight. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. I'll be driving Trey to school tomorrow listening to Dominic the Donkey and shit.
I fucking hate that song.
Listen to Lou Monte. Wait till we do the Christmas episode. I'll take a copyright claim. We'll play the whole fucking song.
God damn. That's my dad's favorite song.
I just thought you guys would get a kick out of this.
Yeah. The Shatner mask.
Shat.
Shat happens.
Just get Shatner to be in the next one and have him play.
Yeah. So like, what happened to that Matt? Oh, that's really him.
Damn.
I'm going to stab you now.
Rocket
Head. The left eye was definitely fentanyl. It was. I had some Skittles before I walked out on the trail, baby. I got them Skittles, baby. Oh shit. Let's see here. Hang on. Let me put the Halloween. All right, so we're gonna go over. I found some stories on Reddit. I joined a couple. I joined some subreddits, and I'm new to Reddit. I'm not posting anything. I'm basically just kind of browsing, and so let's see here. All right,
I like browsing Reddit.
Are you guys familiar with the Skinwalkers and like Wendigos and stuff like that? Dude, those okay, the Skinwalker stuff.
I'm a vampire. Come on.
The Skinwalker stuff freaks me out, like how it looks like a fucking like retarded dead moose. You know what I mean? And they say like it stands up, but it looks like it's all like hunched over. It's weird.
It's just Fetterman.
It's a Fetterman.
Yeah, those things are shapeshifters. Those are angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposedly they were once human. They're shamans that like went nuts.
Hey, what's up, Frankie Knows? Hey, wait, Clone Geek says Shatner should have been the one to kill Michael. He should have. And when he did it, he should have.
Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
Yes, with the Shatner dramatic pause. Frank, you haven't got a chance. I told Vinny, Trey loved the comic too. He absolutely loved the comic. We read it yesterday afternoon. Yeah, he had a blast fucking reading that. Like I said, I sat there and read through the woods, like in one just as soon as I was done with the comic, he went off and he was looking at it, like looking through the pages, and I sat there and started reading through the woods and didn't stop until I was finished with the whole book. So
hell yeah,
nice.
I fucking loved it. I fucking loved it.
He loved the Halloween one too, though. Ghostly Man.
Oh yeah, dude, I read him that. Like we sat there and we read it together, me, him, and the wife. Oh, he had a blast. He loved it. He really liked the characters, dude. The art, like. He didn't really take his eyes off it. Normally, if I'm reading to him, he's kind of like fidgety, but no, he was kind of like just glued to it. So,
oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
He really enjoyed it.
That makes me happy to hear.
Sweet.
So we've got this. This is the school Skinwalker. It says this happened the day I wrote this. I was at school. I would say it was around 11. I should mention we had a full day of doing outdoor stuff. Me and two of my friends, called Theo and Edward, sneaked away from everyone else. It should be snuck away. Our school has a field surrounded by deep woods. We went into these woods, very far in, and out of nowhere I heard a hissing sound. I was scared shitless. Edward also heard it and jumped, but Theo was confused. The noises continued and continued until we eventually decided to go out of the woods. As we walked away, however, I took a quick glance back in an opening. I was not ready for what I was about to see. There was a man with a creepy sideways smile. When he realized I noticed him, he ran. So did we once I told the others, faster than we ever have run in our lives, and eventually met back up with everyone else.
Gosh, man.
I'm still lost for words about the recent incident. All I know is the man shouldn't have been there, and how he got into the school, that's a whole other question.
Gosh, man.
That's what I was thinking. It's not this isn't a Wendigo or a Skinwalker. It's
As you said it, the creepy man. I pulled it right away.
It's a creepy man. It's me and my ridges. I want you to suck my ridges.
Whoa. Mainly it says that he ran from Kevin Spacey.
I think so.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, let's see. Oh, here we go. Right here. Get ready. This is a story of an entity I like to call Nightmare. We have 3 different encounters here. Encounter 1. When I was about 3 to 4 years old, I was going to the kitchen. Then I saw it. A completely black figure that had horns and could run as fast as lightning. Then it saw me and ran towards me. I could feel a gush of wind towards me. I saw it run out the door next to the kitchen. That was when I was 3 to 4. When I was 8, I was going to sleep. I woke up to hear a knocking sound at my window. Then I took a look. There it was again, but now floating, flying. All I know is it had lots of eyes and mouths a blob of black goo. It must have been a Blumhouse production. And matter.
Sounds like the kid was in New Jersey near a dumpster.
What's he doing behind a pizza? Anyway, I saw it managing to open the window. I hid under my bed. Note, it's a thin bed. I could feel it on the bed and then felt something looking at me, and I got so scared I went unconscious. This is the 3rd encounter. When I was 9 years old, I went to my friend's place. We had a fun time, but when I was at the parking lot, note, I was at the parking lot because I was going to go with my friend to a mall, I saw not 1 but 2, not 3 but 4 entities. I saw them look at me with big bulging red eyes, and my soul nearly left me. I don't know. This one doesn't seem too plausible to me. It seems like some BS, I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's like the Shadow Man or whatever.
Is that the same as like the
Slender Man?
Yeah, the Slender Man.
No, it's different.
Well, it's different.
Well, not only that, but there's something called phantasmagoria. When your brain gets deprived of REM sleep, you start hallucinating. And one of the things that's noted from a lot of people who suffer from it is they'll see out of the corner of their eye shadowy figures, like human, like it's like your brain's like defragging while it's still on. Mm-hmm. So you start re-seeing things that you've seen throughout the day, but only it's all black and shadowy.
Yeah, the Hat Man or whatever.
Oh. Did you ever play that game, by the way, Phantasmagoria?
Oh, dude, I loved those games back in the day. Phantasmagoria. What was it? Jane Jensen who made those, or
I can't remember.
Roberta Williams?
There were like 7 or 8 discs that you had to put into the PC.
Yeah, and they all had these gory deaths in it. Like when you remember when she gets strapped in the chair and you got that stupid mask on.
Yeah. Oh my god,
rips her face in half.
I never played that. The souls of the Bengals have left them tonight. Are they playing bad? Are they playing bad? I haven't watched any football all month. All I know is the Lions are playing like shit. They're fucking garbage. And I was like, I'll start watching football again now that Halloween's over. Here's another one. Did I open a portal or an attachment? Before I start my story, let me give you some of my background. My whole life I've been surrounded by the paranormal. My grandma's house was extremely haunted, and my family always watched shows like Ghost Adventures, and recently I've been playing ghost hunting games on my PC. That being said, I've also loved watching horror movies such as The Conjuring and Insidious. About 3 years ago, my girlfriend and I decided to watch all the Conjuring universe movies in chronological order as well as the Insidious movies. We did this over the span of a few days. After the first day, we were excited to do it again. The second day, we began to feel uneasy, and by the third session, we had a feeling that we were constantly being followed and watched. What made it feel extra weird is that we don't live together. So we felt like this by ourselves at our own homes and together at my home. And that third night, she went home and went to bed. I ended up having a nightmare that involved demons, and as an 18-year-old at the time, I decided to sleep on the couch, and my mom joined me. While I was there grabbing my things and finished up in the bathroom, I walked downstairs and I saw a shadow that looked as if it was crouched down and peeking into the glass patio door that was covered by a curtain. I jumped and quickly ran to the patio door in fear that someone might be trying to scope our home to break in. But when I opened the curtains, no one was there. The shadow was gone. I told my mom, and she was so tired that she just blew it off. So now I'm laying down freaked out, and after an hour of not being able to sleep, I decided to go back upstairs. As I got to the stairs, I looked at the curtains, and there it was again. The shadow was crouched down as if it was peeking at me. I moved my arms to make sure it wasn't my shadow, and I can confirm that it wasn't mine. I quickly ran back into my room and was scared out of my mind. I told my mom the next morning that I saw it again, and she said it was probably just a ghost, because it turns out when I was younger, I would claim to see shadows run past our curtains all the time. Hey, porn bots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tommy got it.
All right, Tommy, you show those porn bots.
You show me one.
So far, this is we've got this developing over time. We've got, over what they say, over a couple of years. So it says, here's where it gets worse. My girlfriend and I decided to go to her house for the night, which would give us a break from the horror movies. While I sat in her family's rocking chair, my girlfriend was in their pantry looking for some snacks. From my point of view, I could see the kitchen counter and from the corner of my eye, but couldn't see my girlfriend. And from her perspective, she could see the counter, but not me. While we were doing our own thing, I saw that there appeared to be a black figure. It crouched on top of the counter, long fingers with massive nails, and it looked as if it was wet with how it was shining. I quickly flinched and screamed, "What the hell?" And as I moved my head to look directly at it, it was gone in the blink of an eye. My girlfriend ran over to me, and I told her what I saw, and she said she saw a black figure on the counter too, but didn't get as good of a look at it as I did. When her mom got home, she blessed the house, and we stopped watching horror movies from that day on, and they ended up moving. She's still my girlfriend and doesn't experience anything anymore, but I still feel like I'm being followed, whether it's in my home or in someone else's, even in my own car. I feel like someone is in the back seat. I was 18 when this happened, and I'm still dealing with this as a 22-year-old now. I truly believe I saw a demon that day, and I'll never forget it.
Damn. Did it say, "Fentanyl, baby"?
It was like, pants up, don't loot. I don't know what that means.
Shadow people.
But that would be fucking freaky. Like, she moved away and she's not experiencing it, but he like still is, like, this entire fucking time.
Well, didn't they say that too? That something like they attach themselves to people.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, is they supposedly in the myth or the like the lore or whatever is they're cursed with no physical representation in this world, so they have to anchor themselves to something, be it a person or an object.
Yeah.
It was the ghost of St. Floyd.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's me, baby. All right, let's see. I'm looking. I had another one here. Let's see. Oh, here's one about sleep paralysis. I'm sure this is a short one. I'm sure everyone's heard on here about the strange sleep paralysis, but every time I have it, I feel like someone's there or coming. Oof. What kind? Are you in a movie at the time? I can never see anyone, but I have sometimes seen lights that weren't there when I woke up. I used to go to sleep with my mom when it happened. She'd say I'd tap her arm to have her shake me, which I thought I was doing, but also thought I couldn't move to do it. She said she'd shake me awake, but I can't remember ever waking up. It kept happening over and over again, and at one point I thought I saw the cat move towards me. I tried to pet it and couldn't move. When I was finally able to move, the cat wasn't even on my bed. Huh.
I know somebody who had an experience that was kind of similar. She was like at her grandmother's house, like up in the attic, like they made like a bedroom or something in there. She was gonna stay there, and she felt like it got super cold in the room. She was pinned down, and she could physically feel like somebody was on her shoulders and her arms, like holding her down. And she heard something, and then freaked the fuck out, screamed, and then was finally able to get up, ran out of there, and never went back into the house again.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, sleep paralysis though is a naturally occurring thing. It's when your brain fails to get the correct hormone that your brain puts a hormone in your body that turns off all of your body function, so that when you go into your REM state, you don't start acting out what you're seeing in your brain defrag. Otherwise, you'd those people who get up and jump out of a window or get up and kill someone. Like, that's because that hormone hasn't been suppressing their nerves. And the opposite of that is when you wake up and that hormone is still in your bloodstream and you can't move. So you're gaining consciousness, but you're still kind of paralyzed. So I don't know. I mean, like that one is like more of a medical one to me than like supernatural. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I wasted fucking psychology degree.
Yeah, aren't like shadow people and sleep paralysis like connected?
Well, yeah. Well, so if you see shadow people and stuff, a lot of times that's your brain defragging. And I call it defragging because that's, in computer terms, that's basically what the human brain does when it goes into the REM state. Because your brain is analog. So instead of it being digital, where it gathers all your information, like when you cross a street, if you had a digital brain, your brain would say you are moving at 5.6 miles per hour on a sunny day, but the temperature is this. There's a car moving at you at approximately 45 miles per hour is a gray Buick, or like all this crap that you don't need. Whereas an analog brain can say, just give me the useful shit. And all that other stuff is stored in your subconscious. And at the end of the day, when you go into your REM state, the brain says, well, we only have a finite amount of space in here. So let's get rid of all that garbage, all that useless stuff that you picked up from your subconscious. And as a result, it's basically defragging, and it makes you look like you're getting electrocuted. Your eyes are all going, But that's a survival mechanism. There's studies that, like, supposedly there's this like Russian study where they kept people awake for like weeks and months or whatever. And they got deprived of the REM state, and most of them died. And like one guy like ate his lips off and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like scary shit.
Russia, it's just like China.
Yeah, SSDs don't need to defrag. Sorry, nerd.
No, you're fine.
What does it
mean? Yeah, it's like a dreamlike state, an out-of-body experience type thing.
Yeah. An SSD, a solid state drive, don't defrag that. You will break your drive.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
More China talk.
Yeah. Sounds like a bunch of commie nonsense to me. Listen here, Pilgrim. That sounds like a bunch of that commie horse shit to me. Let those old guys over there and here. Shima Nagasaki. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know. Here's another one. Shit we have to deal with on shift. This is, I believe, a night shift story. I work in a grain mill, and 90% of the workers believe we have a drunkard ex-coworker poltergeist on our hands. It's mostly small things like tools would go missing, weird shadows on cameras. Sometimes doors would fling shut without anyone being around. You can mostly explain this rationally with lousy workers, grain dust on camera lenses, a change in air pressure, and so on. But some things are real head scratchers. Like one time around 10 p.m. when I went into the control cabinet room, which at first was pretty warm inside because of all the wires and electrical stuff. All of a sudden, the room goes silent and the temperature drops hard. I don't know why this happened. All I know is I hauled ass out of there once I was done. One of my coworkers told me once on night shift around 2 a.m., he went up to the 5th floor. As soon as he stepped out of the elevator, he looked to his right and almost pooped his pants. It says must be basement assembly or some assembly gate that's normally secured with 2 locks and incredibly hard to open for 2 buff construction workers was hanging wide open. He was standing 1 meter away from a 35-meter drop. I would normally call this a fake story, but here's one thing. To this day, he strictly refuses to enter the 5th floor alone on night shift. He has never been scared of anything in the 4 years I've known him, and we're talking about a pretty big, tough guy. So they think they're being haunted by an ex-coworker. I wonder if the guy, died on the job? You know what I mean? Had an accident?
Ooh.
Maybe the other guy had something to do with it. That's why he's haunting him.
It could be. It could be a conspiracy.
He was stooping his wife.
Speaking of people dying on the job,
Wookiee.
we had during our safety, diversity and inclusion thing.
Oh,
they
God.
had a guy that talked about like safety and stuff beforehand, and showed like pictures of like stuff, basically be safe or this could happen kind of thing.
Oh no, it's like driver's ed all over again.
Yeah. Person got thrown in head first into a meat grinder. And,
well, actually, head first isn't bad.
It was crazy. And this one person got was it like a car thing, and the two welding things like literally impaled her and welded her to the car because there was like a thing that came down and it was caught, so she went in there and like hit the thing, and as soon as she did that to unblock it, it just.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parrothead's talking about that thing I was
talking
about.
Be safe, guys.
The Soviet experiment with the deprivation from REM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's healthy.
Yeah, it's freaky as shit.
Damn it. I've been going to sleep so late lately.
I take. How do you think I feel?
I got a freaking cold, so I'm gonna go upstairs and take some Tylenol PM and my melatonin and the old earbuds in and listen. I'm probably gonna listen to Mr. Nightmare tonight. Some fucking scary ass stuff. I'll be asleep in like 5 minutes. It won't matter. That's just like ASMR to me. He'll be like, and then on the video camera, you can see the figure, and I'll be.
Oh, it's better than like a chorus of screams.
Right.
Your wife's like, "What are you listening to?" Takes off the headphone. Oh God! Ah!
I used to listen to Slipknot to go to sleep sometimes. So yeah.
I was in my car. I was in my car driving home from dropping Trey off at school this morning, and I'm like, I want to listen to some raps. I'm like, and I ended up putting on Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I'm like, I can't listen to rap right now. I was like, I'm just not in the mood. I'm like, literally, I'm like, this is where I'm at. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to rap. No, and inside, I'm like, no, the fuck, you're not. Good night, Nelson.
Night, buddy.
Have a great night. Yes, Wednesday night, I'll DM you, Nelson, and send you all the details and everything. We'll talk tomorrow, brother. Have a great night.
You think?
We got another one. I lived with ghosts, plural, for 13 years.
Oof.
That seems like a awful long time
13
to live with
is a
some
very
ghosts.
specific number. I'm calling this one fake already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this one's been here for about 6 months. I used to live in a joint family home with my uncles and their families, and our family used to live together. In that house, I would always hear noises coming from the most upper floor of the house. We lived in a 3-story house. The noises would start in noon, and they would stop as soon as it hits afternoon. And then the noises would start coming again at around 10 to 11 p.m. and would go on till like 3 or 4 or 5 a.m.
That was
the noises.
Fucking.
I was gonna say they had stamina. The noises that came were of someone moving something big, like furniture, or when someone throws stuff around. The bed was moving.
His mom was fat.
It was like my 600-pound sex life. When I was a kid, my parents always told me it was our neighbors. But as I grew up, I started to realize, why the hell would our neighbors be working in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m.? I was pretty certain it was ghosts that lived with us, but they never bothered us. They just minded their own business. There was a pretty big balcony on that floor, too. It was the only floor in the house with a balcony, so the entire house would use that balcony to hang their clothes after washing them so they could dry. My mom, whenever she would wash clothes, would hang them up there on the balcony, and then she would occasionally tell me to get them after some time when they were dry. And whenever I would go up there alone, I would always get the feeling of unease. I always felt like someone was watching my every move, so I would get the clothes as fast as possible and then run back down. Remember when I said I was almost certain there were ghosts up there? Yeah, I was right. One day when I was about 12 or 13 years old, my aunt and my mom were talking when I was sitting in the room. I was just sitting there listening to their conversation as I had nothing else to do. It's not polite to eavesdrop. I was sitting there listening to their conversation when I heard them talk about ghosts, and I really like ghost stories, so I got even more focused on listening to their conversation. They said something about these ghosts living on the balcony of the 3rd floor, and also no one lived on the 3rd floor. One of my uncles and his family would visit once a year, so they would stay up there. My mom said something like, yeah, whenever I'm cooking in the kitchen, I feel like someone's watching me from behind. And that's when I realized I was right. There are ghosts living in the same house where I live. And also, one day, my brothers and my cousins, who were a lot older than me, went up there on the balcony. And when the noises were coming to see what's up, they found no one. No one was up there, and they didn't pay attention to the things they might have been misplaced because we used to hear noises or stuff moving around or throwing stuff. Now, me and my family live in another house because my uncle bought the old one. I haven't visited my old house in a while, but I'm sure that ghosts still live up there. That'd be freaky. Like when you can hear the elders acknowledging it.
Mm-hmm. But what I don't get is like, if I were a ghost, okay, and I mean, you've all heard my philosophy of what a ghost probably is. It's probably just an echo of your life. It's not sentient. But like,
yeah,
if it was like a sentient ghost, why waste your time just moving shit around? Like what are you accomplishing? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we're like arguing or like get out. Like, who the fuck are these people? You know, or like to me, the best ghost story I've ever seen was the Others, the one with Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like spoilers, like 3, 2, 1, whatever. But like to me, that made sense as a ghost, where they're like they were the ones that thought they were being haunted when it was in actuality the other way around.
Yep. I haven't seen the Others in a while. That one came out what?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
That was like what, mid-2000s?
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Draven. I just fucking ruined it for you.
I might have though. Is that the one with?
It's Nicole Kidman, and she's with her 2 kids, and they got this eerie family, like butler and maid and shit.
One of them wasn't a kid. That was Tom Cruise.
That's with the kid, the marionette, and all that stuff. I remember.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I remember it.
Yeah, we like, and it turns out like
because Scary Movie used it in one of their things.
Oh god, you didn't have like Michael Jackson playing the marionette?
I think so. Yeah.
Creepy.
Exactly.
No, but like, wouldn't that make more sense as a ghost? Like, they're not like kicking shit around; they're like doing daily activities, and they're just like,
yeah,
who the hell is like? Because they don't see the living, so when shit starts moving for them, they're like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, so it's like 2 parallel like existences, running simultaneously.
Yep.
Interesting.
And that. So you're saying you don't think the paranormal apparitions are sentient? They're just, like you said, echoes of somebody's life.
Yeah, like I think living people who've lived in long like if you've lived long periods of time doing things, I think you leave behind an impression. So you as a living person could haunt like your old house. You'd be like doing the dishes or whatever, and like somebody be like sitting in the living room, who bought the house from you, and they hear the sound of your dishes being done. And it's like, whoa, what the hell was that?
Or so, like an example of this would be like on my grandfather passed away on the side that I'm on now, like exactly in the spot that I'm at. I was afraid to come over here because I'd hear like him coughing and stuff because he used to like clear his throat and stuff. And
yeah, he does it all the time.
Yeah, because he used to do that all the time, and I'd hear it. I don't hear it anymore because that was like when I was in 5th grade. But yeah, so that's like an echo of like things that used to.
Yeah, and it would also explain why we don't get haunted by like cavemen, because like the echo lingers only for so long. It's like when you drop a rock in a puddle, or in the waves eventually calm down. But like maybe there's like areas or ley lines or energy or whatever that traps that energy and makes it linger longer or whatever. But like to me, it explains why ghosts walk through walls. It's because that wall wasn't there when it was alive. They just, and it's not like I've never seen like the malicious thing. Like, dude, I live in New England. Like this, I'm in the oldest part of the country.
Yeah,
like old buildings freak me out. But not because I'm afraid of ghosts or whatever. I just don't like, they just feel unsafe and they smell funny. But yeah, you see weird shit there and you can't really explain it. And I'm not going to go, it's a ghost, but like you'll see like things moving and you'll, or shadows walking past windows. And it's like, what? There's nobody in there.
There's some stuff that had happened to my family. My grandfather passed when my mother was still a little kid. She was like, I think around 10 or 11. And her two siblings are younger than her. And it was them three and my grandmother. And when my grandfather had passed, they said that he appeared to them, to all of them. He showed up in the room and they all got freaked out. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I won't come again." And then turned around and disappeared. They remembered it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow,
dude.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than just like, an echo of somebody.
Unless he scared a lot of people in that room.
Yeah.
Oh, he was one of the nicest guys ever. They all said he helped out so many people and stuff too.
Damn. Man.
Dude, that am I the only one here that's used a Ouija board?
Oh, I've used one.
I've messed around with one, yeah.
No. It opens up the portal to hell. No. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I
did it. I did it at my parents' house. I probably, like I said, I told you guys about that. That's when we ended up putting holy water on and then burning later.
Oh, I don't remember hearing that one.
Oh,
God
I didn't.
damn, man.
Yeah, me and my cousins and one of my younger sisters were using a Ouija board, which I don't know why we let her do it at the time, because I was probably 7 or 8, which would have made her like 3 or 4. It was one of those deals where like she was just kind of hanging out with us, and my other sister was really, really little at the time, so she was with my mom. So my mom was stay-at-home mom most of the time, so she bought us a Ouija board. She thought that'd be fun for us to play with.
Let's summon the devil.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were like, it was me and my cousins Kelly and Lisa, who are older than me, and my cousin Steven, he's like 2 years older than me, and they're like 2 years progressively older than him. Mm-hmm. So we were basically kids, Kelly was a young teenager, and we're using this Ouija board, and we're all like questioning if one of us is moving it, and none of us are moving it, but it's gliding around, and we asked if we could talk to somebody, because Lisa had used one before. Kelly just never did. Lisa did. Her and her friends mess with him. That's why she was like, "Oh, I know," so we kind of let her lead, and she asked if we could talk to somebody, and said yes, and we said, and Kelly naively asks, "Are you good or bad?" And it went right to and spelled out bad, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Or good or I'm sorry, not bad, evil. It was her wording, and yeah, we get evil, and I'm like, fuck, what the fuck are you I kind of got freaked out. I let go of the fucking thing. My little sister is just like sitting there kind of like oblivious, not really paying attention. I'm like, that's good, which is, I don't know, the demon probably infected her because she's a communist now. That's the scariest part of the story. But it must have been Stalin, I don't know. But no, and it kept moving. They kept asking it, like, what did they ask it? Like, what do you, what do you want to, what the fuck? I can't remember what she asked, but Lisa even let go of it at one point. It was, yeah, God, it scared the shit out of me though. When it said it was evil, I'm like, what the fuck, because I immediately looked at Lisa, like, me and Steven both looked at her like, yeah, we both kind of let it go, and we're like, okay, and we went back, and then we're like, well, you're moving it, and she's like, I'm not, and we barely were touching it, and it was gliding to this shit that none of us, yeah, and then
wow,
Lisa asked it a question about, it was basically only something that like we would know, and then she asked it something that she had not told anybody, and it fucking answered that, and I'm not going to say what it was, but it was like, and when it kind of spelled, we're like, oh, fuck. All right, we're done. We're fucking done. And then we never said goodbye. You're supposed to, like, say goodbye. We were so freaked out. We just went to the because, like I said, there was holy water in the fucking refrigerator. Because that's my house, and we fucking just put. I was like, I don't know what the hell are we supposed to do, and Lisa's like, just pour it on there. So we fucking poured it on there, and then we took a bunch of garbage out. We had a barrel where we burned the garbage, like paper shit, and we threw it out there and we burned the fucking thing. But like I said, this was in my...
the hell stayed open.
Well, my parents' house, there's been shit that's happened there since and before then. So, I mean, that probably fucking didn't help, you know? So, yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't buy that house now, you know?
And that house was called the Amityville. Never mind. And Frank, yeah, I know I left out a bunch of stuff, but I don't need to get into the details of all that stuff. So, people don't need to know extra information, Frankie.
And now your sister's a commie. Way to go. It was my fault, Godzilla.
You got possessed by the demon of communism. Right?
4 decades later, Thriller still is the best.
Hell yeah.
Still the best.
Did you ever hear the original version of Thriller?
The original version?
Yeah, the one that before. So
it had Kevin Spacey, right? Sorry, I did that for Aliens.
No, the original Thriller was actually called Starlight Night. And
really?
it wasn't horror themed. In fact, the Vincent Price part wasn't in it, but it was going to be a starlight night. And it was the weirdest thing because I was like, what the hell is this shit? But it was going to be on Off the Wall.
Wow.
Which is his album before. And whoever gave him the advice to turn it into like a horror thing, man, dude, they freaking... that is genius level stuff. Because that was... I remember when my dad bought that album, like, because I bought Off the Wall, and he bought Thriller because, it's going to make money. It's like, Dad, you're not even the Jewish one. But, yeah, and like... Yeah, we heard the original one, and it's freaky how much like a producer can completely like revamp your entire music career.
Was it Quincy Jones?
I think so. Yeah, that guy was a legend.
I think so too. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, and thank you, Quincy, for your hot daughter Rashida Jones, who was on The Office and Parks and Rec.
She's young.
Giggity.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
that's definitely a Halloween song though.
Yeah. Wait, I like Clone Geek says. So you buy a new Ouija board in order to decommunize your sister because even the demons hate them. Frankie, if you can summon ghosts on Hasbro Ouija boards, if I play Monopoly, will I own real estate in real life, dude? I often wondered about that myself. I'm like, this is kind of a fucked up toy to market, though. It's like, open a portal to hell, kids. You know, like ruin your life with this Ouija board. My mom's like, here you go, you guys fucking play with this, you little bastards. We got holy water in the fridge. Fuck it, we're fine.
Well, did you know in the 1950s or 1960s they actually put a yellow cake inside of a chemistry set? You can like make your own nuclear reactor, and they gave it.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like it was. I watched a YouTube video on like the world's most dangerous toys that were recalled. Obviously, Jarts made it my favorite. But
yeah, dude, I still have some of those.
What are they?
Jarts.
Oh, the lawn darts? Yeah, I remember.
Not the steel ones.
I remember
Who
those
didn't
getting
get one
thrown
going
at
through
me
their
while I
hand?
was running through the yard.
Yeah, those were death traps. Like those were weapons, man.
Yep.
Dodge and weave, man. Dodge and weave.
You could dodge.
Those are weapons of war. Those are weapons of war.
They were. We were like, you're run out there, and I'll throw. That's all we do.
But one of them was a 1950s or 1960s like kids chemistry set, and it came with yellow cake uranium.
Wow,
that's fucking insane.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I've got this here yellow cake uranium. We're gonna make a nuclear. I know like 8 dozen Hajis that'd kill for that right now.
You know what is it? You'd make one of those. What was that chocolate covered Twinkie thing you guys were talking about?
Oh, Chocodiles.
Yeah, Chocodile, making Chocodile yellow cake.
You son of a bitch. No. Don't ruin a good thing, Chris.
You look like King Viserys there at the end.
Oh, shit.
Just one bite.
Just one bite.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need. Oh my god.
Yeah, for those folks who are unaware of what it is, I'll show you guys. I'll show you.
What, a crocodile?
Yeah. It's glorious.
I don't think I've ever had a crocodile.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
I was thinking it was going to look like a
I've
turd.
had those.
Oh, no, these are fucking delicious.
No, I've had those. Those fuckers are, they're yummy.
They are. God. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I'm a fat kid with the chocolates. Oh, God.
Because it kind of looks like a crocodile the way they did stuff. Whatever. But holy shit, these are delicious. They changed the this was like the original packaging form and everything.
Ones with cherry filling?
Oh, damn. You like stick them in the fridge to get them cold, or is it just like a normal?
You can do that too. Yeah. Have you ever had a Snickers bar out of the freezer?
Yes.
Yes, they're fucking amazing.
That's the only way I'll eat Kit Kats if they're frozen, because I hate the wafer inside. So the only way for me to not taste the wafer is to freeze it, and then I eat it, and it tastes fine.
You ever have wasabi Kit Kats?
Oh no,
no, but that sounds amazing.
What? Yeah, when I was in Tokyo, I had to get a crunk bar for one of my coworkers. There's actually a bar called a crunk, and a bunch of like Japanese only candies, like those stupid Pocky sticks you can get here. So it was like whatever, but like it was like wasabi Kit Kats. And the only thing that I didn't like, I had no interest in getting was we went to an ice cream place, and you know how Asians are almost always lactose intolerant, so they do like terrible shit to their ice cream. And one of them had like fish fins and fish flakes in it. Yeah, I was like,
oh my god!
I know Japan usually has those Kit Kats, like the wasabi and like
the green ones.
Yeah, all those weird like off flavors.
Dude, they have plum ice cream.
That doesn't even sound good.
No, it actually surprisingly it was like a taupe colored ice cream, but it was actually
Chris, you're starting to sound like a communist.
I really like plum. Plums are good.
Yeah, like because I've never really eaten plums. I've always in fact, for the longest time, I always thought a plum and a nectarine were the same thing.
No,
I was like, yo, what the hell is that? That's a plum. I'm like, no, a plum is orange. Like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
What? This guy's so smart, but he didn't know what the hell a plum is.
Yeah, well
I love plums.
Fuck is a plum?
This was like 30 years ago, but yeah, it was
right.
But yeah, like the ice cream though, it was like a purplish ice cream, and I'm like, dude, after seeing that fish shit, you're gonna have to convince me to get this, because and I did, and I was like, wow, this is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of fruits, my one coworker,
come with lady fingers.
She was in the inner office, and I went in, and she's like, "You want some pomegranate?" She literally has like a whole full pomegranate, like they're sitting there like eating it. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I've never even eaten a pomegranate. I don't even know how to eat one of those.
They're ridiculous.
It's like you gotta like seeds, basically.
Yeah, you pick out the seed. It's like so stupid.
Yeah.
So, well, supposedly that was actually the forbidden fruit, not an apple.
Yeah. But it's so good for you though too. Pomegranate.
A pomegranate was the forbidden fruit?
Well, that's supposedly because the Hebrew translation was then translated to Greek, and they were talking about the forbidden fruit, and it might not have been an apple. It might have been a pomegranate.
Yeah. That's how we have the seasons and all that stuff.
They wouldn't have worried about me eating that shit because I had never touched a pomegranate.
Yeah, exactly. God is like, don't eat from that. Like, hell, you got no problem from me.
Isn't that
all
funny?
Right, that looks nasty anyway.
Now hold on. Isn't that funny how they did that? How they took that Greek mythology stuff and they applied it to religions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Persephone, when Hades kidnapped her. The only thing she ate down there were the seeds, and she had like 6 of them or something. So that's why we had or was it I forgot the full thing, but because of that is why we have seasons.
Yeah, because her mom gets her during the summer and spring, and she has to go back down and live with her grapist for autumn and winter.
Yeah,
which is funny because the Japanese botched it so badly when they made Altered Beast. But that was supposed to be the story of the grape of Persephone. You're supposed to go and rescue Persephone from Pluto, and they totally like, yeah, whatever. We don't want to freaking screw around with the myth. So they just made it up, and it was like Neph and Athena, and it was like, dude, you totally had the story, and you like visually got it, but you messed it all up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Donkey Kong, like it was supposed to be Monkey Kong, but they freaking mistranslated monkey.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Gaijin! Oh, they're catching on to us.
There's the full
awesome.
costume.
Dude, look at that! Oh, he's even got the Soul's chest.
That's fantastic. And your wife
Yep.
wears RoboCop?
I put that on for identity purposes.
Yeah.
She's RoboCop.
Witness protection.
Oh, yeah. I got the screen small. That's why. Holy
He's
shit.
a family man.
Yeah, that was
Fantastic.
yeah, dude, that was fun. That was fun. It was cool. Trey being Jason and Freddy, with Trey. That was kind of
Dude,
cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's like the super deluxe costume too, dude. He's got the screaming souls in the chest and stuff.
Yep.
Man.
Oh yeah, we found that at the costume shop. He's like, I want to be Freddy, Dad.
You're the dad I never had.
Yeah, exactly.
Godzillionaire. Godzillionaire. I want to go to his comment after manliness. The forbidden fruit is Ezra Miller, and manliness is on point. But Godzillionaire says because of Chris, Professor Plum is still at large.
Well, I did cut Colonel Mustard earlier.
He was going after Professor Nectarine or whatever.
Fucking Professor Pomegranate over here. Yeah. Speaking of pomegranates, Frankie says make sure you wear a white shirt when eating pomegranates.
Oh no! Is it
He's
like
done
a
that
messy
multiple
thing?
times.
Yeah, it's red. It's like cranberry juice, but cranberries, but
Oh Jesus! What the hell kind of fruit? Like that's like that weird shit that when we were eating in Australia, they had this one fruit. I can't remember its name, but it had like 1,000 calories per bite.
Jesus!
It was like marshmallow in there, and it kind of looked like those spiky fruits.
Durin?
Yeah, it looked like a Durin, but you open it up and inside it's like marshmallow, and it was like 1,000 calories.
Holy shit. Well, on a side note, pomegranate's really great for your blood and like for your kidneys and stuff too.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I should probably try to eat one at least.
Yeah. No, you can actually get the pomegranate juice. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. The POM, POM with the heart.
Yeah, but the thing is, you might want to water it down or just have just like almost like a shot glass kind of thing because it's very tart, but it's like concentrated anyway. I mean, like
Well, I can drink cranberry juice without any sugar or any watered down. So.
Well, yeah, no, it's just it's kind of recommended that you don't just. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You're an adult, but I'm just
drink your juice, Chris.
Drink your pomegranate juice, Chris.
Oh God!
Was it this?
Yeah.
That's Durin.
Yeah, well, it looked like a Durin, but I can't remember what they called it, but it was. Yeah, let's watch the Seppos eat the weird shit.
Looks like the goddamn inside of an armadillo.
Doesn't it smell really bad or some shit?
Yeah, Durins stink, but the one that we ate was like marshmallow. Like, have you ever heard of marshmallow fluff?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like that inside the fruit, and it was like it tasted like a fake product. Like it didn't taste like a real fruit. But if I hadn't seen them crack it open, I would have thought like somebody was like messing with me.
Wow, dragon fruit's delicious.
Hell yeah,
that's great. Dragon
fruit rum is good too. Nice. Manliness says Jason is Jewish, so Kanye hates him.
I'm not up on the whole Kanye does an anti-Semite thing. Like
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't get it either.
I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it was just.
Take it with a grain of salt.
It's the left spinning shit in a really fucked up way.
Well, I mean, just because you call out one Jewish person or a group of Jewish people doesn't mean you're calling out every Jew. You're not Louis Farrakhan where you're calling us termites.
Right.
Or the president going, you ain't black.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, if you don't vote for me, this 82-year-old white guy who was friends with the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan and eulogized him at his funeral, you ain't black, man.
Ku Klux Klan.
The Kukels, the Cuckoo Puffs clan, like that Marshmallow guy and Boo Berry and Count Chocula and Frankenberry, man. They're my cabinet. That's my cereal cover. They're all in there.
Hey, there's a new guy who goes, I'm not into fracking, but I support fracking. I support it.
Frackalacta ding dong.
Wait, I wanna while we're talking about food, Clone Geek says, "Oh, thank God, watermelon isn't the forbidden fruit because then the Wakanda cookbook would be a waste." We couldn't have our chilled watermelon soup that is in the Wakanda cookbook as published by Marvel Disney.
Doesn't
Marvel
watermelons
Disney
only
published
grow
that
in America?
I don't know.
I don't think watermelons grow unless it's like an imported food. You know what I mean? Like how corn was originally an American.
Corn. Sorry.
Well, I know there's like certain regional vegetables or certain foods or whatever that came from certain areas originally.
Yeah.
But like I don't think watermelons grew in like the Congo. Like I think that's not a desert fruit. That's like a swampy.
Well, maybe Bill Gates is going to work on that too, like he did with the corn thing. And then I'm doing a video.
What it's implying
watermelon.
Is watermelons.
I love watermelon. I give it to the black people.
Exactly. Like that's super racist if you're equating like Africans, not African Americans, with watermelons. Like that.
Look at Manliness says we should ask Jeffrey Dahmer how many calories are in fruits.
Damn, dude! You got some singers coming out.
This motherfucker is on point. He's on
out of line, but he's right.
Holy shit!
Jesus. And
I know what
Tommy
it is.
says
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit smells. I think that smells really bad. Isn't that the one that smells really bad?
The durian.
No, durian. Yeah, Frankie said durian smells like a foot.
But jackfruit is like the same thing.
Tommy said Chris eats fluff with a spoon. I would bet on it.
I haven't had fluff in like 30 years, but when I was a kid, we used to make a lot of peanut butter and fluff sandwiches because my parents were cheap.
Nutter butters.
I tried it once.
Fluffer nutters. Sorry,
dude. No. Fluff is fucking great. You mix it with chocolate pudding, it's fucking amazing.
A fluffer nutter is a marshmallow fluff with peanut butter in between two.
That's like that's an East Coast thing too. Because when I was out in California, people were like, "What the hell is fluff?" like
it's everything that's in Hollywood. It's a lot of fun.
It's like people using ranch to like dunk chicken strips and stuff in. Like, it's good.
I love ranch with chicken strips.
Yes.
Or honey mustard. Honey mustard. That more.
I like regular honey. I like regular honey with like chicken.
Have you ever had real honey? Have you ever had like real legit honey?
Yeah. I get honey from a farm.
Yeah, dude. I had no idea what real honey tasted like, and I picked up this stuff on the it was like reddish honey, and I picked it up at the supermarket. I brought it home, and it's like 75 calories per one spoonful. But like I ate it and I was like, this doesn't taste like honey. Like it's without the sugar and all the weird chemicals and shit they put in our food. It's actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Why do you think all them bees eat it? Come on now.
Yeah.
Glenzer says Obama with Farrakhan photo was hidden for 8 years. As soon as he left office, oh, look at this. Right? Godzillionaire, did you see the meme of Fetterman's hat on one of the Goombas from the live action Super Mario? No, I didn't.
Was it the smiling one?
Hail, awesome one. What's going on? Frankie says, I like matzo, knishes, and cream soda, but hold the gefilte fish. Oi!
Actually, I'm with him on that. I do like matzo.
What's matzo for you?
I don't want the. I'm good without the carp. I'm good.
Not a fan of fish.
I don't eat fish as it is, but especially not carp. I'm sorry.
No logs, bagels, and cream cheese.
Glenzer.
Jackfruit or car jackfruit.
Car jackfruit. I've had jackfruits available at International Farmers Market. I've never had jackfruit.
Yeah.
Oh God, manliness fluffer is an entry-level job in politics and Hollywood.
That's why everybody was giving me weird looks when I was asking for it.
Have a great night, Gap. Thank you for
great
throwing
one.
out links and stuff. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
I oh God,
Wait, here's
manliness.
a
Ellen eats fish.
Here's a classic since it's Halloween. Here's from Tucker to you. Removing the dick vein.
The dick vein.
Happy Halloween.
half these bitches like, how am I supposed to eat a Snickers? It ain't got big dick energy now.
Not going anywhere for a while.
They have
Eat
white
a dick
Snickers too, though. Now the white chocolate.
Not going anywhere. Eat a dick, motherfucker.
For those people who are ready to vote.
Yeah. Hey, you guys!
And look at the shadow. Look at the shadow on his chest as well.
Baby. He's got a dog. Like they got the animatronic ears twitching and shit while he's doing his debate. Dr. Oz is like, I don't think my opponent is getting serious on crime. Fall!
He's like, I just feel like he was like a stroked out Bobby Newport from Parks and Rec.
Oh,
you
that
know,
debate was a joke.
Yeah, that dude. It was like it started off funny, and then like as it kept going on, I was like, I feel bad. Like you really should like it was like kicking a handicapped kid. It was like, come on, like come on, just end it already. This is brutal.
Yeah, unbelievable. Man.
How could you do that to someone? Like,
they want to win by hook or by crook.
Yeah, well, this was like,
you guys remember? Fetterman. I'm sorry, I was gonna say, did you remember that Halloween costume from Marvel? Hold on, I got it for you as well.
Oh no.
Fetterman should have opened the debate. Fire bad.
I've seen this guy's stuff. It's hilarious.
This guy's awesome.
I have never seen this dude before. That's fucking great, though.
Cheap costume.
Oh, shit.
He's got the Emperor Magnums.
Fetterman's real last name is Voorhees. He looks like him from Friday the 13th Part 3 when he gets that fucking mask taken off. Or Part 4, he's fucking mongoloid. Like, there's Fetterman. Fetterman Voorhees. Fetterman is Voorhees. Voorhees is Fetterman.
Debate.
He's a... I don't know.
So bad.
The funny thing is, PA will probably vote his ass in too.
Oh,
well, it's
that's
not PA. It's they already started dumping them into the ballot boxes. If you've seen.
Oh yeah.
Did you see? Just I don't want to get too far off topic because I want to start to wrap up. But Arizona already reported that Kari Lake lost the election out there like days ago.
50 was it like 57 to 49 or something?
Yep.
And it was like, wow, that seems oddly specific.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a test. It was just a test. It's like, what?
Oh, they're trying to say she already lost.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. They posted a video.
They displayed the graphic with the election results from governor of Arizona.
What they're projecting.
No, there was a check mark which said this.
There was a check mark that said she won.
Mm-hmm.
That Kari won, or the other one did?
The Democrat. Was it Kristen Sinema?
She was.
No, it was Holly something.
Holly something. Because she was just on Tucker tonight as well, and she said thank you so much for the donations because Liz Cheney went after her, and when that happened, she got $500 million $500,000 into her whole thing. She goes, it's the biggest donation that she got, $500,000, and they said we're doing great right now. So
if there isn't a red wave, then it's fixed.
Oh yeah,
we're already seeing the trends and the polls and stuff. And if it turns blue afterwards, at the last minute, kind of like what happened in 2020, like it's over, like it's done.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think what they want will happen. I think people will riot.
No, they're going to do more than that. I mean,
no,
it's
they'll get their civil war. Yeah, what they've been crying for. And
well, because when you completely delegitimize the entire democratic process and make it a sham, you've made people lose faith in the only power that they supposedly had in this country, which is the ability to vote in their electors. And if they can't do that, then they have nothing. And when somebody has nothing, what do they do? They've got nothing left to lose. Like,
exactly.
That's going to be scary. Like, I'm terrified, to be honest. By the way, I got to re-register in my freaking state.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Yeah, I registered on back in 2 years ago, and mysteriously I didn't get my vote counted or get registered.
Wow.
So
election day better look like an elevator open up in The Shining.
Yeah, damn straight.
Mm-hmm.
Manliness. 500 grand is almost enough to buy Hunter crack for a whole day.
Hey, man, you don't talk about my son Hunter. He didn't argue with a hooker on camera, man.
2.7.
It's not 2.6, bitch.
Yeah, and then, like the scale literally said like 0.02 or whatever. So I was like, "What the hell were you even looking at?"
Yeah, Dems have ballot boxes at every cemetery. Oh God, I gotta tell you, this has been a great October. I've had a lot of fun doing this. So honestly, like I said, this is Wednesday night. We're gonna do a full on.
Hey, man, vote for me and I'll show you my Little Johnson, man. I'll show you. Hey, you want to see the hair on my legs, man? This coat's Burberry. Now it's got ballberries on it.
And some dingleberries.
I did sit down on it, and Jill, my wife's a doctor. She didn't wipe me, man.
My butt's been wiped.
Are those gash berries?
Oh no! Here I found
gash berries.
I found the gash berries for you. Oh,
Gash berries. Hang on. No, not even me. Not even
boxing.
me. No.
Sorry, I'm in my meme folder.
God, it's like a fish out of water, gasping.
Blech.
It's like blowing bubbles.
Oh.
You ever
Joe
see
Biden.
Purple Hop Rocks?
Only sniffs white kids.
Right? Look, poor kids smell just as good as white kids, man.
Whoops. I was trying to put you on solo and I hit the wrong part. There you go. I want to kick it over to Chris. Here's his. I'm gonna I'll share his Twitter link in the. Do you have your website still down? If you want to throw your Amazon link in there, throw your Amazon link. Or is your website back up?
Yeah. I spent the week rebuilding the website from scratch. So yeah, this is one of the lore pages. We got the language section all set up. So we got some cool little be sure to drink your Ovaltine deciphers. And we got the here's a cool thing if the page will load. So we've got the featured 2 first books here, and in this book 2, we got 2 different versions coming out. We've got the HCMP version, so we've got the whole variant. You can read the first 15 pages of it, and then we also have the Barbusco Studios version. So it's the same book, just a different art team giving you different insight into the story. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Nice.
Check it out at InfinitaleChronicles.com if you are interested in the fantasy stuff.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it.
Thanks
as
for
always,
having me, man.
Absolutely. Next, let me go over to Angelus Gashton.
Hey guys, so Full Gear Saturday, November 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll be watching it and giving our commentary and what we thought of it. Should be a great time. It usually is. Thanks for having me. Much appreciated. And I look forward to being here again next time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Let me throw your I'll throw your Twitch link in the chat.
Yeah,
too.
and I do gaming too over here as well. which I've been pretty lax with doing lately.
But there's Angelous's Twitter. Yeah, man, thank you for being here. I'm looking forward to the next AEW.
Should be good. We have 2 matches so far. It's the MJF versus Mox for the world champion, and then we have Swerve and Glory versus the Acclaimed again, part 3, because the Swerve and Our Glory beat FTR with interference to get #1 contendership. So they're gonna have another chance at the tag titles.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Thank you for being here, man. And last but certainly not least, let's go over to one of the most trusted sources in the industry today, Hans Cock.
Bombshell late breaking news. Paul Pelosi is a homosexual. Wait, that was the other day. Never mind. Everybody go back Vinny's books. They're fantastic. Again, we had an amazing endorsement from Jason Voorhees himself and Freddy Krueger and RoboCop. So jump on those books. You're going to enjoy them. Excellent stuff. Vinnieart is a fantastic individual, a super talent. His brother is very talented writer as well. Jump on all that great stuff. Through the Wood, Shadow of the Kraken, City of Venus 2 will be coming at you before you know it. Vinny is in production on that. He's also working with Chris the Fisk himself, and it's going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And go jump on my YouTube channel as well, at Vinnieart. We had a fantastic conversation with Evil Dead yesterday. It was awesome. So check it out. We're gonna break down the series too as soon as ETEP's done with season 1. Yeah, man, and I love that they're shorter episodes too, so you could just binge watch all 3 seasons. I mean, it's just it's fantastic. So,
I'm almost done with season 2, and I started watching the other day.
Nice, dude. The ending of 2 was fantastic as well. I mean, just the shit that they did in there. Yeah, ETEP. Keep watching it so we can finally talk about it and get all spoilery and all that good shit. But it's excellent. Thank you, everyone. Have a happy Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. We got there's about 52 minutes left in the holiday. Thank you, Glinzer, for the super chat. Ruben Christopher Haynes upgraded his channel membership. Let me go over here so I can thank my channel members proper. Let me see here. Let's get everybody in here. Everybody. Ow. Ow. You know, I got told I'm going to screen share this before we go, and I don't want to drag on too long, but let me thank Ruben Christopher Haynes, who joined the Wakuian producer tier, Nelson the Psychopath, who's a Kazooian. Angelus Gashton's a producer. Goodstuff is a producer. Flair X is a Kazooian. Tommy's a Kazooian. Tommy, I saw your message in the chat. I'm going to share your meme. Frog G, go back his projects. He's a Kazooian. Judas Goat Barbecue is a Wakuian producer. Glinzer's a producer. Tina Bojan's a producer. Superfan Adam Gashan is a producer. 24 Eyes Pop Culture is a Kazooian. Manliness Nefarious. Sporking News Rugo Better. Clown World Review Mr. Grant Gregory. Normie and Godzillionaire, all Wakuians. Thank you. We're back up to 20 channel members. Let's pump them numbers back up. We were at 43 at one point. And let's get them back up. I'll start doing more videos. I'm working on, like I said, Good Stuff's video is gonna. I wanted to have it out right now, but I couldn't get it done. I apologize. I feel like I failed in that respect, but I will have that out soon. So thank you everybody for being here. Glinzer, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you everybody. Frankie knows, awesome one. Gap After Dark for modding. Manliness for being on fire in the chat all night, man.
Damn, dude.
Hail the Legion of Memers will be joining us Saturday night for Space Mutiny. We'll be watching that. Yes, I'm still wearing my Yankees hat. Fuck the Astros. Hail Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective. Like I said, Gap After Dark. Clone Geek was here. Parrothead, purveyor of memes. I said Frankie. Tina Bojan. I got Tina. Let's see, we got Glinzer. I'm scrolling. We had some new names too. There was that Quentin. There was Quentin something. Time Prophet was here. Soul Assassin. I don't know if I saw Docs. We had the porn bots, XXX69.biz. They were here.
Tommy killed it.
Tommy killed our diversity with porn bots in the chat.
They were Chinese bots.
We had the lovely Sherry. Comics Mate was here. Dean was here earlier. Good to see him. It's been a minute. I gotta have him back on. Him and Hicks Villain was here. Scrambles the Death Dealer. Brahma Bull stopped in. Gap. Let's see. Wait, we said Gap, but Commander Phil was here. Brightest Day was here. Runner was here earlier. We said Superfan Adam Gashan. Horny Alf. Like I said, hail the Legion of Memers. We gave a shout out to lovely Sherry. And we're I think we're all the way back here. Let's see, we got our $5 super chat. We shout out to Ruben, who upgraded his membership or rejoined. So thank you everybody. Keely Chow too, man. Thank you, Keely Chow, the Phantom Menace Ultron. Appreciate you guys out there, and happy Halloween. Go enjoy the rest of your Halloween. Have fun. If you're on the West Coast, you got a little bit more time. East Coast, we're, like I said, about 48 minutes left in the my favorite holiday of the year. So tomorrow, actually in 48 minutes, Mariah Carey will have fully unthawed and will be singing Baby Christmas is you. But yeah, I'll be, like I said, I'll be listening to Lou Monte and Andy Williams. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Some Burl Ives.
Why do we always jump over Thanksgiving completely?
I'm not much of a Thanksgiving fan. I mean, I enjoy it, but I'm not like a big turkey fan. And I cook for Christmas dinner. We do ribs in the crock pot. I cook. I do homemade latkes.
Nice.
I make a toasted butternut squash season, and we do.
I'm coming over for Christmas.
You have any challah bread there?
I got what I got. I want to add a soup to it. I want to make a soup this year, so I'm not sure yet. I did make a gourmet macaroni and cheese.
Chilled watermelon soup
with the ribs. I'm gonna make chilled watermelon soup. That's what I'll do.
It's gonna be a very Wakanda Christmas.
A very Wakanda Christmas.
No, he's out of line, but he's right.
Wakanda Kwanzaa.
It's soup de Jew.
Soup de Jew. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I fucking love you all. You guys are fucking great. You're the reason we do this. Happy Halloween, everybody. And I'm Itepakuyan from the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. I could do this all
You're welcome. Now get the fuck out of my house.